Good evening, everyone. How are we all doing? I hope you're all well and having a great Wednesday. We are back tonight to do some more shiny hunting tonight. We've got the jacket on. It is burning hot in here, but we're going to persist with the shiny jacket tonight. And we're going to be hunting for HISUIAN Growlithe. I hope you're all doing great. And we just set up a shiny sandwich to help with these steps. Gimroth, Lumpy, how are you both doing? Hope you're well. Snow on Fire, how are you? Thanks so much for all of you joining the stream. Kevin, hope you're well. Milquest Toast, how are you doing? Hope you're good. Epic Damage and everyone, I think I've said hello. Oddish, how are you doing? Mimu as well, how are you all doing? Nathan, Gimroth, Daryl, how are you all doing? And Ben, thank you so much to everyone for joining the stream tonight. I hope you're all having a great Wednesday. And yeah, stay hydrated, mate. Yes, need to. Persistent with the jacket. It's like the one evening. It's been really hot here today, so I'm like, do I wear the jacket tonight? We've got to wear it though. We've got a bunch of boxes of the HISUIAN Growlithe, and I will make a point at the end of the stream tonight to trade out all of the Charmanders, the Fennekins, and the Cyndaquils. Anyone wants one that's missed one from the previous few nights. And of course, if you do want a HISUIAN Growlithe and a friend ball as well, stick around till the end of the stream. I will make sure that we do get a bunch of those sent out to you tonight if you do want one, because I do understand that a bunch of you did miss out on it on Monday night, which I wasn't. Just ran out of time and it wasn't great, so I do apologize if anyone stuck around till the end and didn't get one, but hopefully tonight you will be able to get one. Philip, currently 70 hours into Arceus now, still no shine already, mate. It's gonna come. It is gonna come, my friend. I hope you're enjoying the game though, and I hope the playthroughs are going good, and you will get that shiny. It will be on its way soon, I'm sure. Keep us up to date with how it's going. Hope you have some shiny luck soon. Ben, busy with the shiny fella. How are you doing, Ben? I hope you're doing well, my friend. Javier, how are you? Bratman, how are you? And Professor Oak, how are you doing this evening, my friends? I hope you're all well. Quick question, will you ever do more content than just Pokemon? Not that I don't love Pokemon videos, I just wondered if you were going to broaden your channel viewers. I would love to. I think for the channel at the minute, for the growth of it and stuff like that, I think that's why I get the viewers on the channel, because they're interested in Pokemon. Eventually at one stage, I think with streams, it's easier to branch into other games. I would love to. Like, there's a bunch of other games I love playing, so I'd love to do those as well. So maybe that's something I look to do when the next gen console comes out. I think that might be a way to, because I think when the next Switch comes out, or the next gen console comes out for Nintendo, there's not going to be Pokemon games on it straight away, but I will want to be playing on it. So in streams and stuff, we can probably start to branch that way. So hopefully that answers a little bit of a question there for you, mate. But I definitely want to. It's a great question, so thanks for bringing it up. Din, 70 hours and not even the free ponytail. You haven't got the ponytail yet. The blue ponytail. You've got to go for it, mate. You got to go for it. Get that done. Get that task done. Where's that room? What are these eggs? Oh, they're the Cyndaquil and something random that we've got left over. I hatched all the remaining Charmander eggs as well, and we had no luck with those, so there was no more shinies, unfortunately, in those ones. Danny Does, how are you doing, my friend? Hope you're well. Good luck with the shine. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you. Need it tonight, I think. I think we've been very lucky recently, so I don't expect tonight's hunt to go as quick, but we'll see. We'll see. We've got the jacket on. We've got the Arceus numbers still in the background, so we could hop over there and do some Arceus if we do get lucky early on. But we'll see. Philip, how are you doing? These streams are a good way to blast through encounters. Maybe the jacket will bring me luck. The jacket will send all of you luck, hopefully, mate. Hopefully. Liam, how are you doing? I made 7 boxes of HISUIAN Growlithe, but forgot to give the Everstone. No! Oh, mate, I feel your pain. I've done that with some hunts before. When I first did the Zorua hunt, the HISUIAN Zorua one, I forgot to put the Everstone on, and I had not 7 boxes, but I had like a good 3 or 4 boxes, and I was like, and I'd saved as well, so I had to hatch them all. Professor Oxstallion, 1 billion resets for Arceus now. Good luck with the hunt tonight, mate. Maybe tonight is the lucky one. Cole, how are you doing? Got shiny Cyndaquil today. Nice, mate. Congrats. Great shiny as well. Mimu, how are you doing? Mewtwo might be coming. I know. Where is this Mewtwo announcement? I'm so baffled that we've had nothing today either. And if we don't get an announcement tomorrow, then it's like, well, we're probably not getting it this week. I feel that's the thing. So I don't know. It's crazy. Jonah, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Thanks so much for coming by to the stream tonight. New to the channel, great to have you as always. For anyone else as well. Before I choke, Lucas, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Hope you're having a good Wednesday, man. And Oddish, I'm going to attempt a shiny Charizard Terror Raid method. Yes, mate, go for it. Good luck with it as well. Let us know how you're getting on. I did recently with my Wooper hunt, have 5 boxes full. Oh, hopefully there's a shiny in there though to kind of soften the blow. Alessio, how are you doing? I hope you're well, my friend, and thanks as always for joining the stream. Lexi, how are you doing this evening? Hope you're good. My own shiny hunting slump is over. Just had 5 shinies, of which I needed 4 in one sandwich. That's nuts. Congrats. That's a good sandwich. That is a very good sandwich. What shinies were they? I think we've got like 8 boxes of these HISUIAN Growlithe. So we'll see. Rose, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Thanks for joining the stream as always. And if anyone has come in, said hello, and I haven't said hello to you specifically, I do apologize. The chat's gone a bit fast for me to keep up with, but I do welcome you to the stream tonight, and I hope you're having a great Wednesday. Doug, I did the same thing with Zora. I got a shiny in 12 eggs, forgot the Everstone. Oh, and you think that probably would have been a HISUIAN one as well. So painful. Did you manage to get the HISUIAN one in the end? I hope you did, mate. TC, we'll be doing a trade at the end, and I will make time tonight to trade with as many of you as I can. So if you would like to grab one of these in a friend ball at the end, stick around. You're more than welcome to pick one up. Moriana, how are you doing? I hope you are well. Thanks for joining us tonight. I hope you're having a great Wednesday yourself. Lumpy dude, I just find a trainer. I've never battled though. I've not seen one in ages. I know now it's like scoured Paldea. There's no trainer around and you found one. I know I've got a few. I kind of started avoiding them towards the end, so there'll be a few there. But I like it in Scarlet and Violet where you don't actually necessarily need to battle trainers. But I think I've still got to battle the 3 dragon trainers that are in like the north province. Is it like area 3, I think? You know, next to the blocked out area. I haven't battled those yet. Muffin, how are you doing? Finally got the shiny Fennekin in a love ball. Nice, mate. Nice. How many eggs was that? How many eggs? Let's see. 381. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Current hatching eggs with your HISUIAN Growlithe in a level ball. Nice. I'm on 200 right now. You're going to get that shiny soon. Good luck, mate. Let me know how that hunt is going. General Grievous, how are you doing? Hope you are well. I'm doing fine, mate. I'm a bit hot in here tonight. It is very warm. The jacket is not the best call tonight. But you know the luck with the jacket. We got to keep it on until the cycles bust. Until we don't get a shiny. So we'll see. Maybe tonight's the night. Game Wrath. What if we get like a sleeping Pokemon event due to Pokemon Sleep releasing? Kamala, Snorlax, etc. That would be quite cool. Well, we know Snorlax is coming in the DLC. I don't know if they'd release it before the DLC drops. It'd be nice if they did though, right? It'd be great. Imagine a 7-star Snorlax raid. That'd be so cool. Today is Thursday in my country. Good luck with the hunts. Did you get the Fennekin? Sadly, I missed it. We did, Jan. We got it. I'm trying to remember what we got. I think it was like 300 and something eggs. So it was a little bit longer than the last couple, but we did get it. So it was really nice to get eventually, which was good. So we'll see how quick we can get this HISUIAN Arcanine tonight. I hope you're having a great day though, and thanks so much for joining the stream tonight. Oddish, 74 eggs. Feeling lucky today. If we get it in 74, that would be incredible. Caught my first shiny in Legends Arceus. I caught a Paris. Nice, nice. The most annoying Pokemon in those games, Alessio. But nice shiny to get. Couldn't tell it apart from the non-shiny. Yeah, they're very similar in color, aren't they? Like it's very, very subtle. Endry, I have 7 boxes full of Oshawott. Is there any fast way to get rid of them? If you go to Pokemon Home, you can mass release, which is way quicker. So that's the best way to do it. Quickly, anyway. I would definitely recommend hopping into Pokemon Home. That's what I've been doing with a lot of the stuff recently. I've kept boxes to trade, but majority of stuff I've just been going into Home and just mass releasing. You could only release like 100 at a time though, so you have to kind of save, come out, and then go back in, but it's still quicker. Professor Oak, I hope it does, mate. I hope it does. Landon, how are you doing? I've hatched like 200 eggs for Noibat. Still haven't gotten the shiny. Hopefully you get it soon, Landon. Have you got the shiny charm as well to increase the odds a little bit? And have you been doing Masuda? Or is it just like straight up odds? Nick, thank you so much, my friend. We're going to need it tonight, I feel. But I hope you're having a great day. I have 2 shiny Eevee Outbreak in PLA. Having trouble catching both, but can listen. Where are we? But can listen to you while I do it. Good luck with that Eevee hunt as well. I hope you get a shiny alpha. That would be incredible if you do. Imagine. Keep us up to date with how the hunt's going, but good luck on that one. Send you all the shiny luck tonight, mate. Right. We are getting through these Growlithes. The step count on them is not actually too bad. I didn't know if I was going to get enough boxes hatched tonight before the stream, but we've done all right. Not as many as we usually do. And I don't know if that's going to jinx it or not, because we haven't done as many, so it might not come as early. Justin, how are you doing? Just finished the Pokedex on Scarlet and got a shiny Rockruff. Nice. That I named Bluey. Great name as well. Next goal, shiny Charmander, like you just did. Good luck with that next shiny. Rockruff is such a cool shiny. It's one of the nicest shinies. That blue is so cool. So congrats on the first shiny in your game and getting the shiny charm as well. That's going to help out a bunch with shiny hunting. No bet, it's pretty easy to hunt in Scarlet and Violet. Just caught one yesterday, second one overall. It's really good for, there's some areas in the game where you can get like a lot of them with a sandwich and encounter power, and it makes it a lot easier. Hatching eggs though, hardcore mode, but I hope you get it soon. Muffin also want to say thanks for everything you do. Wouldn't have the Growlithe in that ball without you or your guides. I hope you get the shiny by 50 eggs. Oh mate, I hope so, and you're welcome, man. I'm really happy just to hear the videos being helpful. It really means a lot, so thank you so much for the support. Really does mean everything. So I will try and keep improving the guides. They're not perfect, but we will keep improving, and hopefully as time moves on, everything will keep getting better. That's the aim. So but really glad to hear they have been helpful. Scott, how are you doing, my friend? I hope you're well, mate, and having a good night. I really need Herba raids. I only have 9 left. Mimu, oh, wouldn't that be good this weekend if they did some Herba Mystica raids? You know, they've done like shards, they've done Terra shards, they've done level up candies, and the only thing that we need now is the Terra shard, the Herba Mystica. Literally, it would be so great as well before the DLCs. Just give us a bunch of Herba Mystica to be able to farm with like a spotlight raid. It's not too hard. I don't know what Pokemon they could do it for though. What's like a Pokemon renowned to drop Herba Mystica? Like the main ones are like Gengar, Amoonguss, Titan, Dondozo, Amoonguss. They can drop like multiple ones. But they could just do anything, couldn't they? Javier, thank you so much for the subscribe, and if you are joining us on the stream tonight, I hope you enjoy it with us all, and hope you're having a great Wednesday as well. Karitsu, how are you doing? First time catching the stream. Thank you so much for coming by. Thanks for all the guides. How you doing? I'm doing really good today. I'm actually really hot in here. Like it's warm today, and on the past few streams, I've been wearing this jacket, and I've been kind of joking about it, but there's a little bit of truth behind it as well. So we've been getting the shinies every time I've wore this jacket, and I've kind of committed to tonight, but it's not the weather to be doing it. It's so hot, and I don't have a fan, and this room's not like the biggest, so it gets really hot really quickly. But other than that, I'm really good, mate. Not that you needed to hear that, but just a little synopsis on the situation. If you see me melting slowly tonight, that is why. Hopeless Fool, how are you doing? I hope you're having a great Wednesday. I am doing good, my friend. Matthias, how are you doing? Shelly Growlithe is one of my favorite shinies. Caught one in Aurus. I always nickname my Arcanines Appa. Best of shiny luck. Thank you so much, Matthias. Really appreciate that. And I share the sentiments with Arcanine and Growlithe, the great shinies. I like the nickname as well. Might steal it. Appa. But put another A on it, so it's a little bit different from yours. So I'm not directly stealing it, it's just influenced, yeah? There should be raids of the Titan for Herba. That's exactly what they should do, Nathan. Yeah, the Titan Pokemon. Like, it would have made sense with Great Tuscanine Treads, really. When you think about it like that, the Titan Pokemon, they're directly linked to Herba Mystica, so yeah. Why did they not do that? It's annoying. It's annoying. That's a one item everyone really desperately wants as well, and they could do it. People would go crazy for it. It would be one of those events that I would definitely try and keep in my game for as long as I could. Time Mister, thank you so much for the subscribe. If you're joining us on the stream tonight, I hope you enjoy it with us, and hope you're having a great Wednesday. Carl, thank you so much for the subscribe as well. Massively appreciate it, friends. Is this shiny Growlithe going to come anytime soon, Lexi? Did the shiny decks with online farm and Herba Mystica? But for living shiny decks, I am so done. I'm using the glitch now. Yeah. But fair play doing it with just straight up Herbas. Fair play. That's 30 we're on. I don't blame you though. Got to use the Dayscape glitch to help out when you can. Didn't they do a Spotlight event a few months back with Chansey? They did, but it didn't drop Herba Mystica. I think that one was just for like multiple Terra Shards, which was really good. Considering changing Terra types is like crazy pricey. So that was a really nice raid. I think they did a repeat of that, and then they did the Ditto one as well. And it was just like, come on. I think the Ditto one, did that drop lots of level up candies? Like one of them did. So we just need the the Herba Mystica ones now. But like Mr. Nathan said, I think doing the Titan Pokemon would be a really cool way to kind of drop the Herbas, because they're directly related to it. Landon, if I get Violet for my birthday tomorrow, I'll try to finish the Pokedex. I hope you do, and happy birthday for tomorrow, Landon. Hope you have a great day. Have you got anything planned? If you get Violet, I know you're probably just good. I would be like, yeah, I'm not doing anything today. Violet all day. Hope you do get it, but I hope you have a great day, whatever you end up doing. Early happy birthday. Gimroth, do you think we'll see a return of the Ditto event? We may do, you know. Considering that they did a repeat of the Chansey Blissey one, they may do a Ditto one. Especially if they're not going to do a Herba Mystica event, then I guess they kind of exhausted all the ideas that they're going to do for what they're going to give us. Imagine if they did a Herba Mystica one and then they did an Apricorn Ball one. They don't need to go crazy with the Apricorn Ball one. They could just give us one Apricorn per raid, or give us a chance of one per raid. That would be so good though. I wish we could vote on what raids we could get. Could you imagine if they put like a poll up and said, okay, the Spotlight in 2 weeks, we're going to do extra drops for one of these items. Vote away, and the one that gets the most votes is the one that they implement. Oh, that's so good. That'd be so good. But I don't think we're going to be lucky enough to get anything like that. Scott, hey PR, and how are you doing? Scott, how's your day been? Any luck on finding that copy of Fire Red that got delivered to the wrong house? Then he does time to invest in a fan. I know, mate. Yeah, I definitely need a fan tonight. That is one thing I desperately need. Invest in a fan. Yes, Nigel. It's like typical though. I'll go out and get a fan. If I go out and get a fan tomorrow, you can guarantee that the weather will just get cold for the rest of the year. It's like jinxing it. Oh, that raid was for Rare Candy, the Blissey one. Okay, so which one was the Terra Shard one then? Did they do one for level up candies and one for Terra Shards? I'm getting them confused. 7-star Oddish. Terror Raid. Drops 5 Herbers. Ultimate Oddish Raid. I would take that. Where did you hatch the eggs? So we're on top of the Pokemon League here. Just on the roof of the Pokemon League. So you can come to it, Lewis. And you can run around. You can hatch eggs up here. You can do everything you want. So it's a nice area where there's no NPCs or Pokemon or anything. This Chansey Raid should happen at least once per month. Yeah, especially for competitive. I feel like going into, like, especially a new rule set, it would be really cool if they did it, like, just for the competitive players. Like, I mean, outside of that, casual players are going to benefit from it as well for training up shiny Pokemon, training raid Pokemon. Everyone benefits from it. I just think, you know, it would just be good at the very bare minimum, every single new rotation with the rules, that they do one of those raids, so that people can just stock up and build teams a bit easier. Blissey was both. Okay, Glimroth, thank you so much. Desiderator, how are you doing? I hope you're well, mate. Miserable weather here in Northeast USA. Oh, I don't know what's better. Like, it's been nice today. It's been really nice, and it does definitely bring the mood up when it's nice and sunny. But being cool as well right now feels very appealing to me. But I hope the weather improves for you. Not too hot though. Endrium in Italy in here, it's extremely hot. It's 40 to 45 degrees. That is disgusting. I hope you're staying in and managing to keep cool. That is ridiculous hot. I've got no right complaining about anything when other people are experiencing heat like that. That's absolutely bonkers. Is Leon, procedure to get HISUIAN Growlithe in an Apricorn Ball. So what you need to do is you need to get a HISUIAN Growlithe into Scarlet and Violet. It'll be in a Strange Ball. Then go and catch a Growlithe in whatever ball you want. And try and catch the opposite gender to the HISUIAN Growlithe you've got in your game. Then put the Everstone on your HISUIAN Growlithe. Set up a picnic with just your Growlithes in your party. And hatch eggs until the ball is passed down, because you've got a 50% chance with the same species to the HISUIAN Growlithe. Then once you've got your HISUIAN Growlithe in the ball that you want, then put it in your party with a Ditto. Keep the Everstone on the HISUIAN Growlithe. Put a Destiny Knot on your Ditto if it's got IVs you want passed down. And then just hatch a bunch of eggs until you get the shiny in the ball that you want. The ball will always be passed down. Charizard Ranger, thank you so much for the subscribe. Great name as well. Who's up? Oh, Lexi, you're going to do a union circle while hatching today. If there's enough of you that want to do a union circle, I am happy to set a union circle up, and then it'll have to be whoever can get in first. And if anyone drops out, then we can start a new one. But if you guys are up for that, then let me know and you can join me while I run around and hatch eggs. Oddish, still got my prediction of 74. Everything after that is is a required push-up. Everything. What, from me? No way. And we'll be hitting like 500 eggs for this shiny hunt. I'll have arms like Arnie after we're finished. They could still do vitamin event. That's true, yeah. Vitamin event would be good as well, Game Roth. Go Lupa, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well. You heard about Maxi? I have, mate. No, I was kind of like, I just don't buy the FFP stuff. I just don't buy it. It's like, I don't know. I just feel like there's something to it. Like, I know what Howe's come out and said. Like, he wants Maxi to stay in that. I think Howe wanted him replaced. I don't think he fits Eddie Howe's style. So I think Howe's, like, I don't have any bad feelings towards Eddie Howe for this, because it's his team. He needs it to play a certain way. I just don't feel like Maxi fits into his style of play. I'd love Maxi to stay, but I just feel like this, like, just ulterior motives going on in the background around the Maxi deal, And the fact that Bonds is coming in as a replacement, like stat-wise, Bonds is better. But is he a better player? And I just don't feel like Maxi's had a real chance in an Eddie Howe team either. He was out so much last season. So it's a bit of a shame. And to see him go away to Saudi is like, I don't know. It's better than him going to a Premier League club, I guess. So, Andrew, I'm in the UK and the weather is switching. 1 minute it's hot, 1 minute it's freezing. We need that freezing down here, Andrew. It's been really bad this week, apart from today. But I can't complain. When there's Italians with like 40 to 45 degree heat, which is absolutely mad. I wasn't in it. I was in Italy not too long ago. It wasn't like it was just nice. It was really nice weather. So I probably went at a lucky time. Oddish, when I went to get HISUIAN Sneasel in a moonball, I actually accidentally caught the same gender. Had to hatch 15 eggs just for the opposite gender. Yeah, that's the annoying thing. Like sometimes you're going to hatch more likely get more one-sided gender with some Pokemon than others. Like the starter Pokemon are like prolific for that. Like, was it like 3 out of 4 always going to be male? I think, and 1 will be female. Well, the odds might be worse than that. Any news for us on the DLCs? There's nothing. Honestly, I'm shocked that we had no announcement for something coming later this week. With the just with that gap with the Rillaboom raid and all the stuff with going on with Mewtwo this week with everything else, and we know the Mewtwo 7-star raid data is in the game. It's just like this is the week to do it. We've got a gap week from 7-star Terra raids. There's a gap there. I just feel like they might announce something tomorrow, so there's still hope. But I think if we don't get an announcement tomorrow, then I just feel like we're probably not going to get it. And then are we going to see it as a special 7-star Terra raid at Worlds? Maybe. I don't know. It's like, it just feels like this is the week to do it. And to drop a DLC trailer as well now just feels like it would make sense. So I guess we'll see tomorrow. But I can't see anything being announced on Friday. But you never know. There's a bunch of other stuff going on Friday with other games in the franchise. So we might see it. We've got like Pokemon Sleep potentially officially launching everywhere. I know it's like out in pretty much everywhere, all the countries now, but they're still rolling it out in places. Pokemon Go Plus Plus drops in Europe on Friday. You've got the Pokemon Unite big update. You've got the Mewtwo being added to Pokemon Unite. Got a big announcement in the anime on Friday. There's a lot going on, but they're just not seeming to do anything with Scarlet and Violet, which is crazy. But Q's been dropping a lot of things as well. I think when you look at like Riddick Q's stuff, it's like he's been dropping a lot of stuff recently. And normally when he drops stuff in like very high concentrates, it's kind of indicative like a trailer is coming. So he wants to get his information out pre-trailer. And a lot of it won't be in the trailers. Like some of it might be in the trailers, but like a lot of it won't be. But he wants to get all of that information out before trailer drops. Normally. Because then that, if the trailer drops and there's information that he's got, that he's been sitting on, it's kind of useless after a trailer drops. So that's another reason why I'm like, there has to be something happening soon. But it just feels like nothing's going on. And they're not announcing anything. They need to make a truck cameo where you can get Mew for the Terra raids. That'd be hilarious. Can you imagine downloading the event and it's a truck that pulls up and Mew's under it? What a callback to those Gen 1 games. That'd be hilarious. I'd love it. I remember a streamer doing a female Pokemon only stream and resetting for starters for nearly an hour. That's nuts. For an hour. Oh. That is brutal. That is actually brutal. Yeah, the starter female rates of the starters is absolutely nuts. It's number 1 fight. Hopefully we get something like Dynamax Adventures in the DLC so we can Shiny Hunt Legends. That would be amazing. That would be really good. I was thinking actually today, like I've got all the Pal Park Pokemon in BDSP, so kind of tempted to hunt for some of those. Maybe down the line in a little while, but I've got them in the bank to kind of go for. Where to look for Pokemon news, Twitter blogs, pages, if you don't have a Twitter account. I guess, you know, YouTube's like probably one of the best places. It depends what kind of stuff you want to be getting news about. If it's like the game stuff, then you're pretty covered like across the board. If it's leak stuff, there's like specifically a few that I would definitely follow. HDV is really good for leak analysis. Dusty Gogort and the podcast Hidden Power podcast, they do amazing breakdowns with Soul Silver, so they do like everything that's been going on, and they do great breakdowns of all the leak stuff. Do you need a Twitter account to actually just go in and follow certain accounts? Because you could just note down the specific accounts that you want to follow, like Q, Soul Silver Art, Eclipse, probably someone else. Uridin breaks down a good breakdown and stuff. There's a bunch of them. Light as well, but Light doesn't do much on his YouTube channel in regards to leaks, which I find weird. He does all of it on Twitter. He should do more of it on YouTube. Is there an official release for the DLC yet? No, there's no official release date, Shadow Lord. I think we're speculating it's going to be like September though. When we were doing the pod yesterday, we kind of had the idea if the Mewtwo raid came this week, and then we had the Rillaboom raid, that would take us to the week of Worlds, and then it would be 6 weeks until September, which would kind of fall in line with 3 more 7-star Terror raids before the DLCs dropped, which take us into like the second week in September, and those 3 remaining 7-star Terror raids, without any update patches required, would be the Paldea starter Pokemon. So that might be something, and it'd be that second week in September when you get the DLCs, but that's all just theory, you know. But as of yet, we got nothing. I guess the next trailer as well would probably drop and announce like a confirmation date, unless they do that at Worlds, which isn't too far away either. Imagine Mew pulls up in a truck and kidnaps you. That'd be hilarious. Takes you to a big 7-star raid with an angry Mewtwo in it. It's like, come on, I need some help. Thank you so much, Professor O. I appreciate that. And please you enjoy it, my friend. It was a good one yesterday. It was fun. It was fun talking about Pokemon Sleep for the majority of it. But we did get into like Black and White 3 and all that sort of stuff as well. Caleb, how are you doing, mate? I hope you are well. Having a great Wednesday. Thanks so much for joining the stream tonight. Studio Kaylee, how are you doing? First time catching this live. Thank you so much for coming by the stream. Great to have you as always. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. You might bring us some shiny luck. We need it. Not this one. What are we on? 61. Snow and Fly. DLC Part 1 is planned for fall, aka autumn, and Part 2 is for winter, but I'm guessing they're going to get delayed. I don't know. I think September, and then if we get the Part 1 in September, which I think we will, you know, I think then we'll get Part 2 in November, and that feels like a big enough gap between them. So we'll see, though. Hopefully it doesn't get delayed. There's the possibility that it will, of course. So you just never know. Can't pinpoint everything. Javier, dude, you give me luck. After 1,000 eggs right now, I hatched the HISUIan Shiny Zoroi. Yes, my friend. I am so happy you've got it. Great shiny as well. And pleased you got it. Ben, sorry, late prediction. 117. Okay, I would take that every day, Ben. Appreciate the prediction. Hope you're all right. Zyro, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well. I'm having a good day, my friend. Got myself a shiny Growlithe in a love ball today. Nice. Great choice of ball as well. The Growlithe one was really tricky for me. I've got one in a fast ball, but I was like, we did the Charmander in a fast ball, so I felt like we should do something a little bit different tonight. So we've got one in a friend ball as well. But the love balls are nice, a really nice option. I feel like that's a nice color to go with that kind of lighter kind of orangey yellow of the Arcanine. Matthias, just checked the world stream schedule and VG finals will be at 4 a.m. for me. 4 a.m. No way. Yeah, I can talk about it now. I will officially be I will be casting at Worlds this year, so which is very, very exciting. So we'll be going out to Japan and casting with the rest of the crew. So that's gonna be awesome. I'm so grateful to have been asked again. So this will be my second Worlds that I'll be casting, and I'm so excited as well. It being in Japan, it just adds that little bit extra magic to it. So it's gonna be awesome. So I will try and do content when I'm out there. I do plan on like vlogging the whole experience. I don't know whether I'll be doing it like day by day or just one big vlog when I get back of the whole event. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm just super pumped to be going out. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Studio Kaylee, guessing 164. We take that all day if we get it in 164 eggs. Thank you, Professor Oak. I appreciate it. Thank you, Muffin, as well. How do we watch? It's on the official Pokemon YouTube channel, or I think they have it on... No, is it just YouTube they do it now? I don't know if they do it on Twitch. I'm pretty sure it might just be YouTube. Yeah, but it'll be the official Pokemon YouTube channel, and it'll be starting on, I think it's the 8th of August. Let me check. Yeah, so it's the weekend. It'll be starting on the 10th of August and running over till the 13th that weekend. So yeah, General Grievous, I'm guess 112. Again, we'll take it. Zyra, thank you so much, mate. You're a huge part of why I joined Worlds in London last year and how I found your channel. Thank you so much, man, and great to hear that the channel helped as well with like doing all that. So I'm hoping to play a little bit more next year. So if I get the opportunity to cast, of course I'm going to cast, but the events that I won't be casting out, I will be making a big effort to go and play, because I guess with only having half a season this year, it made it hard to get to events and do the casting as well. So we'll have a full season next year, which is going to be very exciting. So hopefully you get to a lot more events to compete and then do the casting as well when and if I get asked. Joanna, thank you so much. I'm really looking forward to the event. It's going to be an amazing Worlds, and I think we've got a great meta game for the video game this year. So it should be epic, especially in Japan. So they still use... I should know, Nigel. I should know. So yeah, it's on Twitch. On Twitch, Pokemon Official, and YouTube. I always watch the YouTube channel, so I'm never really too sure. Mia, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Thank you so much, Bratman. And Caleb, 137. Again, we'll take it. What are we looking like for this picnic, this sandwich? Okay, let's quickly just set up a quick sandwich. Mimu just got a shiny Snom. Nice. What Pokeball should I use? Ooh. You know what? I really like a dive ball. Shiny Snom. It's just a regular kind of Pokeball you can pick up. Or a Premier Ball. Premier Ball would be amazing. Would be 3 in a row. Yeah, it would be 3 in a row. That would be crazy if we get another one tonight. But we are wearing the jacket on purpose to try and get one. But we'll see. The Arceus, we got up to 50 resets, so we've got that banked. So we can go back to it tonight if we get it early. So we'll carry on with that if we do tonight. But we'll see. See if this Arcanine or this Growlithe appears anytime soon. What affects the shiny odds when hatching eggs? Just the shiny charm. Masuda method as well, of course. So if you breed your Pokemon with a Ditto, foreign Ditto that's like not native to your game. So we're using like a Japanese Ditto to breed all ours with. Then that will give you the Masuda method. Shiny charm on top of that will increase the odds a little bit more. But Masuda method, even without the shiny charm, gives you way, way, way better odds. So it's definitely worth doing. Alicia, what Okay, yeah. And did you try out the Cycler's Art method already? I haven't tried it yet out yet, Lexi. I will be doing it like tomorrow, Friday. I've got that pending to go in and delve deep. So I'm looking forward to it, and I really appreciate you posting it in there. So thank you so much. David, how are you doing? I hope you're well and having a great Wednesday. Is our hatching power sandwich? So, sandwich power for egg power. It increases the amount of eggs that can be generated depending on the power, like level 1, 2, or 3. And it also reduces the amount of steps that you need to take to hatch eggs. But you only get it for half an hour, so you kind of got to keep an eye on it. And keep setting it up, especially if you're doing a bunch of eggs. But it will affect both. Corey, you got a shiny Sobble. First egg. No way. That's amazing. Congrats, my friend. That is an epic one. Good way to start filling that Pokemon home up. Borowski, how are you doing? I hope you're good. I hope you're well. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Thanks for joining the stream. So we had BDSP and PLA predicted in Gen 5 remake plus Legends Kyurem. Is there a pattern here? Gen 6 remake plus Legends Diancie after maybe. I think if we do get a Legends game along with like a Gen 5 remake, I think that would make sense that we might see that as a continual thing that they do, which would be very cool because the Legends game go a little bit more in depth about the lore of different regions. And then the remakes or what, however they're getting coined, you know, if it's Black and White 3, then it might be a trilogy. They might start doing that on top of things, which would be really cool. So yeah, but it could definitely be a pattern kind of popping up. We've got one more. Mado, how are you doing? Thanks for joining the stream tonight. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. Can you show me where Dragonite spawns? Dragonite spawns, I think it's only static encounters on the map. So I think there are 2 areas, aren't there? Where are they? I want to say they're around. No, they're not around here. They're somewhere up here. I want to say around this. Are they up this area? I don't think they're around. Ah, no, they're. I want to say around this area here. Are they around here? Maybe around here. I could be totally off. But they're static spawns, so you're not going to be able to shiny hunt those. You're better off going to Lake Casaroya and hunting Dratini or Dragonair if you want. They're pretty high level there anyway, but if you want a shiny. The static can be shiny, but they're like full odds and nothing can alter the odds of those. Lumpy, thank you so much, mate. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate it. No, don't worry about it, mate. The Mimu caught the Snom. Nice. How did you get a ditto for the Masuda method? If you use the code, is it 48444? Oh, what is it? There's a universal trade code. I think it's 4888. 4888. Or it might be 4448. I'm not sure. Google it. It'll be the first thing that comes up. Universal, like trading a foreign ditto and Scarlet and Violet. It'll give you the code at the top of Google. And then you just go on GTS. You just go on trade online, and then someone will trade a foreign one with you, which is nice and easy. North Area 1. There we go. Province 1. Thank you, TC. Your lifesaver. Thank you so much. Hope we get Legends Necrozma. That would be great if there's Alola remakes, because Alola is one of my favorite gens. That would be nice. That would be really nice. Legends Necrozma. Could you imagine? Lexi, there is in North Province. One is in the mountains to the very right. The other one flies circles in the bamboo forest. I don't think I've ever come across the one in the bamboo forest. Imagine getting a shiny at the 100th egg, like we did with the Charmander. That would be nuts. 4448. Thank you, friends. Thank you, Mimo, David, and Epic Damage, and Ben. You all on it with those. The universal trade code for Ditto and Oddish. Thank you so much. But that is the code 4888. Oh no, 4448. 4448. The Gold Assassins How are you doing, my friend? I hope you're well. Thank you so much for joining the stream with us tonight. I hope you're having a great Wednesday and enjoy the stream with us. LL Rhodes, how are you doing? Northeast border of icy area. That is the one. Barsky, can we trade together even if I don't have the online thing for money? I don't think we can. I think that's one of the really annoying things about Scarlet and Violet. I'm pretty sure, like, if I'm wrong, chat, put me right, but I'm pretty sure you need the online subscription to trade with other players, which just seems absolute madness to me. That puts us to 80. But you might not need it, but I want to say I'm more confident saying you do than you don't. John, only local area without Nintendo Plus, so you can only trade locally. Yeah, which is crazy. The Dragonite is flying in the bamboo forest by the falls, I believe. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever come across that one. Find a Pokemon Legends Arceus Alpha Basket, HISUIAN Arcanine. Nice, that's an awesome HISUIAN Alpha to get. I like that they trade them over, and you can get the ribbons, the Alpha ribbon on the Pokemon of Scarlet and Violet. It's nice. It's a pity that the size doesn't kind of correlate when you trade them over, though. And it was shiny, Randy. No way. Congrats, mate. A shiny Alpha. Very rare. Very nice, though. Congrats. New to your channel, nice vibe. Thank you so much for coming by and joining us on the stream tonight. Hunting for shiny Tinkerton. Awesome shiny for that bronze hammer. Good luck with the hunt. Let us know how you're getting on with that. And again, thanks for coming by the stream tonight, and hope you enjoy it with us all. Good luck with your shiny hunt, though. Great shiny Tinkerton. Tis, there should be a legend Zygarde since we never had Pokemon Z. That would make sense. It was weird having the other Zygarde forms in Alola. Yeah, we never got that story like really complete, did we? The whole Zygarde story. So it would be nice to have a little bit more on Zygarde specifically. I would be down for that. That would be so good to see. Have they responded? Have they reopened the stack in Newcastle yet? When last year was class? I don't know, mate. I don't know. I don't live in Newcastle anymore, which is so I don't really know what's ever going on up there, you know, like in the city itself, which is sad. Do miss Newcastle. Game Cyprian, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Thanks for joining us on the stream tonight. Thank you so much, Randy. I appreciate it, mate. It really, really means a lot. My bad, just tried. It was 4488, 4488. Okay. Ben, thank you so much for confirming that. Mimu, do you have a fastball score bunny? I don't know if I do. I don't know what I caught my Cinderace in. Let's have a look. Where are my events box? Oh, I caught it in a dive ball. I must not have had any spare apricot balls at this stage. So it's in a dive ball. It's not in the best of balls. Charizard was in a fast. Pikachu is in a level. Greninja dive ball. That's alright. Inteleon in a Decidueye, Samurott, Chestnut, and Delphox. So they're not all in. Yeah, I remember with the Chestnut as well. I didn't have any apricot balls when the Chestnut one was live as well. So that was another one that I had to kind of miss out on, which was a little bit sad. So no, Mimu, I don't, unfortunately. Wish I did. Doing a second living dex, not doing a shiny one though. Oddish, good luck with that. Big task, my friend. The like living dex now is just crazy big. How to get eggs? Sorry if I'm asking too many questions. Don't worry about it, mate. You just put wishing luck. Thank you, Combi. Thank you so much. To get eggs, you want to put 2 compatible Pokemon in your party. You can put more in your party, but once you've set up a picnic with those Pokemon in your party, specifically you want like something that you want to breed and then put it with a Ditto, then you'll only produce the Pokemon like that isn't Ditto, because Ditto will transform and do its thing with the Pokemon that you've put it in there with. And then the eggs will get produced into the picnic basket, so you just need to keep checking the picnic basket, and there'll be eggs in there. You want to just pick them out. They'll go straight into your box, and then when you've got enough of them, take down your picnic, go into your box, put them in your party. Have a Pokemon like Talonflame or Volcarona, a Pokemon that learns Flame Body ability, like Talonflame right here, and you'll be able to tell in the ability Flame Body. Flame Body cuts down the amount of steps that you need to take to hatch the eggs, so it makes it a little bit quicker. And then once you've hatched the eggs, if you haven't got the one that you want, or the shiny, if you shiny hunt, and then just kind of repeat the process and start again. Hope that's a really quick overview of it. There's a lot more to it, but that's the basics of it. I don't have any Scorbunny or Froakie. I don't think, spare ones at least. I don't know if I've got the Froakies. I might have Froakie. I have to check Pokemon Home. I may do. I don't think I got any Scorbunny spare though, because I didn't shiny hunt Cinderace after that raid. I used my shiny Talonflame. Nice combi. Nice. Doing it with style. I don't have a shiny Talonflame. I think I got one in like X and Y, on my X and Y carts, but I don't have one in this game. Maverick, we're wearing the shiny jacket. I'm melting in here tonight. It is so hot, and I'm persisting with it. Yeah, regrettably. So hopefully it brings us the luck tonight. But yeah, it's not the evening to be wearing it. It's so hot. I definitely need a fan. Everyone was saying I need to invest in a fan. So does the type of ball you put the Pokemon in matter? Not at all. It just would pass down to the eggs, depending on what it is. It depends if you're breeding with Ditto or if it's a female Pokemon. Generally, the eggs are passed down to the eggs though. So if you want your eggs in specific Pokeballs, then it would matter, but otherwise it doesn't make any difference at all. Gimroth, what kind of Dynamax events did they do in Sword and Shield, and are there similarities with the Terror Raids so far? Maybe you can extrapolate possible new Terror Raid events. So they did, I don't know if you can remember, they did a Gaming Cyprian, thank you so much for the subscribe, really appreciate the support. I don't know if you can remember, they did a Zeraora event where you couldn't actually go, you could only go in and battle it, and you couldn't catch the Zeraora, but they set a challenge. So if worldwide, if players beat a certain amount of Zeraora over 2 weekends, then they would do a shiny giveaway, like a giveaway mystery gift for a shiny Zeraora if a certain number was hit, if a certain number of Zeraora were defeated. So that was one of the events they did, which was very cool. So they may do something similar to that, but I don't know. It'd have to be like a new mythical, really, because Zeraora was kind of like a mythical that wasn't obtainable at the time, and that's like one of the only ways we could have got it. Just trying to think of other ones. After they did the Gigantamax raids, they did a lot of like speciality raids for increased shiny odds on certain Pokemon, and they were all kind of themed around the kind of time of year, like holidays and stuff like that. Trying to think, I should go back through because I covered most of the raid events that happened in Sword and Shield, so I could have a look back and then we could reference those. Combi, I'm guessing 116. Thank you so much for the guess. We will take that if we get that. That would be amazing if we get that tonight. It's not too far away. So yes, I remember the Zeraora and Mewtwo and catchable raids. Yeah, I remember when they dropped the Zeraora one and then it was like, oh, but you can't catch it. I was so gutted. Same with the Mewtwo one. It was just like, oh, come on. But at least with the Zeraora one, there was kind of like an incentive to do it, because if everyone did it, then we got that shiny mystery gift, Zeraora, which is very cool. But yeah, the uncatchable raids. They did one like right at the back end of Sword and Shield as well. I think for Spectria and Glastria, where I don't think you could catch them in the games. I think you could just go in and battle them, which is like just a tease. Rose, I did that challenge. Got the shiny too. Nice, Rose. Such a good shiny to get as well. Zeraora shiny is incredible. It's one of the best ones. Best mythical shinies, I think. Maverick, you need a Hooper giveaway. I'm begging. I would love a Hooper giveaway, honestly. That's something me and you are both hoping that they do in these games. Maybe it might be obtainable in the DLCs. You never know. For once, they might include some mystical Pokemon that we can obtain. Yeah, Dragonstorm. It is crazy that we can't get a legit shiny Victini or Keldeo. You know, I saw the craziest listing. I've been looking for extra copies of Black and White on eBay recently, and I came across I'm pretty sure it's a cartridge from like a GameStop or a game store. It was a Keldeo distribution event cartridge. It still works now, so you can put it into a DS and then it will distribute this Keldeo event, which is very cool from back in the Black and White days. But they wanted like £800 for it. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm not getting that then, because that's just madness. But I guess it's such a rare item, right? But I would definitely I would consider it like £200, because I think how cool would it be going to like events like where you could be like, okay, people that know you're going, bring your DS along with your copy of Black or White, and you can get, and if you like, it's a legit official Keldeo, because it's the actual official event. It's just expired. They don't do it anymore. But yeah, it'd be great if they do some like nice mythical shiny opportunities, you know. Broski, how do I get Ditto? Does he just transform into random Pokemon? Yeah, so it'll be it'll not look like a Ditto in the wild. It will look like other Pokemon around the area. So the area that you're going to want to go is near Medali, and I think you use the left shoulder button when you kind of can target a Pokemon. The best area is around here for Ditto. Like, go around this area here, and in amongst these areas here, you'll find Ditto all around here next to Medali. But yeah, it will transform into other Pokemon. So you kind of have to like target onto the Pokemon, and like a little text will come up above it to say what Pokemon it is, and it will say it's Ditto if it is Ditto, rather than like the Pokemon it looks like, if that makes sense. Caleb, in Scarlet and Violet, I have a shiny Mewtwo from Gen 1 in Kanto. Gen 1 shiny Mewtwo. That's nuts. That's super rare. Did you have to transfer the HISUIAN Growlithe from Arceus to get HISUIAN Growlithe in Scarlet and Violet? Yes, yeah, you can't catch it in Scarlet and Violet, unfortunately. I will be trading some out after the stream tonight, after we finish the eggs and stuff. So if you want to grab one after that, then stick around. More than welcome to grab one. Just send over any fodder that you've got, any spare stuff that you've got, nothing special needed. So yeah, but you do need to trade it across from Legends Arceus to be able to get it in the game, unfortunately, at the moment. I think that might change with the DLCs. I feel like when we got to Kitakami, because there's HISUIAN Growlithe statues in that last DLC trailer, so it would kind of feel like we're probably going to see some of the HISUIAN Pokemon be catchable in those games. Alessio, 6-star Ditto raid beat me up. They can be brutal, especially if you're doing them like just by yourself. I always, like, if I ever get a 6-star Ditto raid, I always go online with them, and then I always pick Ditto as my Pokemon, and then just let everyone else just bop it, because it's so quick and easy. You can do it with like Magikarp as well. Just found a random shiny Bergmite. Nice, Mimu. That's a nice shiny. Bergmite's a great shiny. That like blue and yellow, the yellow underneath of it, it's super nice. Oddish, 108 prediction. Okay, mate. We're getting close. We're getting very close. Combi, would you like a shiny Riolu? Ah, my friend, thank you so much. I can't take a shiny like that off you. I really appreciate the offer, though. It is very kind of you. You keep it. Train it up into Lucario. It might be good against these Rillaboom 7-star Terrorite that's coming, but I really appreciate the offer. Thank you so much. But Combi, if you're sticking around till the end of the stream, grab yourself one of these Hisuian Arcanines in a friend ball. If you would like one. Might not need it. Mr. Wolf, how are you doing? I hope you are well and having a great Wednesday. Super Savage, how are you as well? I hope you're well, and thanks so much for joining the stream tonight. Combi, with Ditto Raids, I like having a friend that only has a Pokemon with one move that does nothing. Yeah, like a Belly Drum, Azumarill, or a Marill is always good to take in. So the Ditto's just locked into going for Belly Drum every turn, so you can just, yeah, stuff like that makes it really easy. Doc Energy, how are you doing? Dragon Wing, I hope you are well. Thanks for joining the stream tonight. CD, are people still expecting a Mew and Mewtwo event this weekend? I think we are, really, but the more the days tick down towards the weekend, the more unlikely it feels to be happening, which it just baffles me that, like, if we don't get it this week, when are we going to get it? The only other week that I feel like it could happen that's coming up is the week for Worlds. You know, when they do the World Championships, maybe they do it as like a promotional raid that week. Because the Rillaboom raid will finish on the Sunday night in the week leading up to the World Championships, so maybe they do it that week. You know, do a mystery gift for Mew, promote the World Championships. I don't know. But I was just so convinced it was going to happen this weekend, especially after the Rillaboom announcement. It just seems crazy. Dane, 6-star Ditto is super easy, mate. Catch a Magikarp, Gyarados, and breed to level 1, yeah. Make sure it doesn't move Splash. Yeah, I remember when the Ditto raids came out, the Spotlight ones. We did a few, like, builds for stuff. Magikarp was, like, probably one of my favorite ones to go in with. It was so good. But I think you needed, what was it? You had to be very careful with the Magikarp that you used. It had to be level 1, I think. Because I think if you went to level 2... what to do, it triggers something in the raid to make it a bit more difficult. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. Getting closer to 117. Do you think Pokemon Sleep will ever join home? I hope it does. I really do. There would be just that extra incentive to play it. I tried to put it on last night when I got into bed. I was like, okay, I'm going to put Pokemon Sleep on, see how it goes. And I failed miserably because it was like, I couldn't sleep. So I was like, I was watching, I'm watching my way through. I have to watch stuff to go to sleep. So I'm watching my way through Lord of the Rings trilogy again in the minute. So I was like, I'm going to put that on. And like, it activated the microphone. I was like, it's just going to be like 40 minutes of the first part of me sleeping is just going to be all Lord of the Rings. So I was like, I'll put it on when I kind of turn the iPad off and I know I'm about to go to sleep. Bianca, thank you so much for the subscribe, and thanks if you are joining us tonight. I hope you enjoy the stream with us all. So I didn't turn it on immediately. Reckham, thank you so much for the subscribe as well. And then I forgot to turn it on and I just fell asleep. And yeah, so I have ordered the Pokemon Go Plus Plus. So I'm hoping when that comes, that will be a lot easier just to set because it hasn't got a microphone in it, so it doesn't record you. So I won't be like consciously worried about it recording me while I'm watching something. Ben, the extended versions are so much better. Lord of the Rings, that's what I'm watching, mate. Yeah, the extended versions. I love them. I love them. They're so good. I feel like it's like a yearly thing that I'll do. At some point in the year, I'll start watching through them. But I do really, really love them. So I'm actually on Return of the King right now, so getting through it. But it takes me a long time because obviously not watching that much on a night. It's like just specifically like bedtime watching. So it takes a while to get through them, but they're long enough to kind of enjoy, you know. Spread over a few weeks. Can you please start a union circle? Yes, we can do it. I'll hatch this batch of eggs and then we'll go and do it. It will have to be first come, first serve. So whoever can jump in first. So I'll do this one egg and then we'll go and do it. Doesn't really know I'm asleep. I have insomnia. So I also watch shows on my phone to go to sleep. Yeah. That's my big question, you know, Squeak. I think, like, I really struggle going to sleep if I have to watch something to sleep to. Like, to go to sleep. Because I just feel like I need something to, one thing to concentrate on. Otherwise, my brain's, like, thinking about a million things all at once. And I can never switch off. Okay, we need to go online. Okay, so our former group friends. I guess the first 3 of you that can jump in, get in. There's a Mightiest Rillaboom raid announced, but nothing else. And if anyone drops out, then we'll invite someone else in. Gathering group. We are so close to 160. We are very close. Right, so the code is L828YF. There we go. We got Nico. Thank you so much for hopping in and joining this union circle. Owen as well. And Nathan. Great to have you all. Right, let's set out together. Yes. Mia, how are you doing? I like your Scarlet and Violet raid Pokemon suggestions. I was able to get the raid Pokemon thanks to your suggestions. Awesome to hear it worked out, Mia. Thank you so much as well for coming in the stream. And I hope them going forward are going to be useful as well. I'm looking forward to the Rillaboom one. I think that's going to be an interesting one, depending on how the Rillaboom's actually, what its moveset is like and how it's kind of built up. So, but we'll be able to crack it. We'll crack it on the night after a few tests, and then we'll get the best solo builds out as soon as we can. It's normally like a max of like 2 hours after the event. Normally, sometimes it's a lot quicker depending on what the raid is. Sometimes it's a lot easier to figure out. The Delphox one was a little tricky, but we figured that out pretty quickly. I think the best one we've had recently is definitely the Chestnut. That was the easiest one to figure out. That was super easy. When we figured out that the Chestnut didn't remove any stat drops on its side of the field, it was like, this is nice. This is going to be super easy to deal with, and it turned out to be a really good one for farming items. But then we had the issues with it and all those delays. We had like a month without any raids at all, which made it a little bit more tricky. Right, let's hatch these eggs. Actually, how's our picnic power looking? We got 2 minutes. Let's just set up a new one before we start out. HISUIAN GROWLITHE in 4 eggs. No way. No way. That's amazing. Congrats. Let's get cooking. We can make a super sandwich. What's happened? There's a big picnic basket. Right, should we make... we could probably make a level 3. We could make a level 3 sandwich, couldn't we? We could. I feel like that might be the way to do it. Let's just do this, and we'll get some. I cannot. Oh, Scarlet and Violet doing its thing again. I have no idea where the bread is. Where's the bread? Oh my God! Come on. Right, we've got to guess where the bread is. Okay. Do you think we're getting it right? They're little bananas. I'm guessing it's around this area. How much more banana is there? Right, we've got a banana there. Drop in it. Okay. Put the bread on the top. Normally the bread's like above. Okay. Let's just drop the bread. Just drop the bread. Stefan, how are you doing? This is like, I've never seen this happen in a picnic before. And insert the pick. Let's get this. Scott, we know we haven't got the shiny yet, mate. We're making a sandwich right now, although we got them all on the bread. Okay. It worked out. Look at my telephone. I wasn't kidding. Oh, Combi, I need to check it out. Let's see it. I can't believe we actually got the banana on the bread after that. Classic Scarlet and Violet with those smooth transitions between different screens. Is that a regular thing that happens in a Union Circle? I've never had that happen to me before. Oh, look at that. Beautiful, shiny Talonflame. Look at it. And the Breloom. There's Hisuian Zoroark. Awesome. Right, let's hatch some of these eggs. Sorry to kill the party, friends, but it is time to get these Hisuian eggs gone. Yeah, we're all good. All right, I wonder what... So we're getting close to that 117. I think Oddish guessed that, right? Dragonwind, trying to do some coding while watching this. Hope it's going all right, my friend, and we're not being too distracting. Hopefully it's nice and chill. I'm just going to chuck on some more tunes. Because I keep forgetting when they go off. Right. Yeah, I hope the coding's going well, mate. Caleb, will you give away the Growlithe? Yes, I will be at the end of the stream. I'm going to make a point to do a little bit longer, so if anyone wants any of the Charmanders from Monday's stream or any of the Fennekin from last week or the Cyndaquil, along with the Growlithe as well, we'll give those away at the end of the stream for anyone that does want any. Mimu, do you have a Sneasel in a Moon or a Level Ball? I might have one in a Moon Ball. I know I've got some in Pokemon Home, but I don't know if I've got them on this cart right now. But not a Level Ball. It would just be in a Moon Ball. Super Savage, new guess, 169. I'd still take it, you know. Like, that is still low enough. The magic number there. Oddish, you're actually doing the push-ups for every one you get wrong after this. So there's one. You could just make a new guess. You could just make a new guess. Make it easier on yourself. Combi 142. Game Roth 197. Anything under 200's great. Nanda Gaming, how are you doing? Found an antique Sinistea in only 2 Sinistea encounters. That's nuts. Congrats. Like, I've never ever come across one still. I just never thought I would ever. I don't know. They're so difficult to come across. But congrats. I'm doing really good, my friend. Thanks so much for joining the stream. Great to see you. And congrats on the authentic Sinistea as well. Great find. Lexi, can you try twice for trades? Because I want Cyndaquil and Arcanine if possible. Yeah, not a problem, mate. Like, we could just do them at the same time if we get linked up later on. I think we're 120 at the minute. Danny does, I guessed, really high. 276. It's looking more and more likely that it's going to be a higher number, I think. Dank Energy, yeah, 100 on the button for the Charmander. I couldn't believe it. Crazy. But it was really nice to get. We got it nice and early last stream. But we've been pretty fortunate the past couple of streams. We've had them really early. I think the Cyndaquil was like 81 eggs. So I don't know. I don't expect this one to be a quick one. I think this one's going to be a bit longer. Lexi finally found Shiny Pikachu. Nice. Congrats, mate. I like Shiny Pikachu. I love Shiny Raichu. So nice. Oddish, after 100 push-ups, I'll stop. So you're actually legit doing a push-up for everyone after your guess was wrong. Brutal, mate. Hopefully we get it soon for you then. Dank Energy, I don't know, but I got it on my first egg. First egg as well. That's nuts. Dragon Wing, I will make enough time, hopefully, to get them sent out to as many of you as you want at the end of the stream, because otherwise, well, they're just rejects. So, actually, Pichu line is absolutely cursed for me. Hunts always take incredibly long time. Something in Chocolate. Actually, I tell you what, one of the most difficult hunts I've had is Shellos, and I've just keep trying it and then just giving up on it because I'm like, I'm never getting the shiny Shellos. And I always wonder, like, am I just missing it because it's a hard shiny to kind of spot as well? Do I like just overlook it? But it's such a difficult shiny to kind of to get. That's my kryptonite shiny hunt for sure. The Dunsparce as well is always difficult. I don't know how many times I've set up like sandwiches and just failed, and then I'll come back. It's why I'm kind of like putting off going for the 3-segmented Dunsparce, because Dunsparce itself I always find like difficult. I know I've mentioned it on stream before as well. Alessia, win-win. We either get the shiny or it gets buff. Yeah, that's true. Just deny we ever get the shiny and we'll keep doing these push-ups forever. Surya Kaylee, good luck getting the HISUIAN Growlithe soon. I have to go. Thank you so much for coming by the stream, Kaylee. Great seeing you tonight, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're up to. Dragon Wing, what's your favorite shiny? So my favorite shiny probably Azumarill. Like, I feel like I say this every time, but it's like it's such a bog standard answer. But I do love. There's so many other ones that I really love as well, you know. But I would say Azumarill, one of my favorite ones that I would always go to. I really love shiny Azumarill. What about you? Stefan, you're not giving me good hope with that Shellos claim. You're not trying that hunt right now. You will probably, I think, like, I know a bunch of people that have had like way better luck than me. Get it very early on and stuff like that. Yeah, Lexi, I think that's like one of them, you know, it's exactly like Petalil. Like Petalil, I'm always like really paranoid when shiny hunting Petalil, because I'm like, it's really difficult to identify. Rodrigo, thank you so much for the subscribe. Really difficult to identify because it's a very similar shade of green, but it has got blue eyes instead of red eyes, which is a big tell. And you can definitely see when it's next to the regular ones, you can definitely notice it. It's a bit like that, I'm guessing. Snow and Fly, what Shellos is your favorite? Blue or pink? Well, there isn't a pink one in existence. There's only a blue one, so the blue one's definitely the best one by far. The blue one will be given away at Worlds as well. You will be getting a mystery gift of the weekend of Worlds for a blue Gastrodon. It'll be the one that Edu won Worlds with last year, which is really cool. So an absolutely top tier mystery gift that will be running over that weekend for a nice blue Gastrodon. I got all the HISUIAN pre-evolutions after you made that vid. Wasn't able to get the Basculin even after 6 or so hours. No way, you haven't got the Basculin. If you go to the Colbert Coastland, they always spawn in that first body of water. There'll always be female in that area. If you want male ones, you have to go around to the other side where, you know, where the Empoleon's on the beach, on that bit of water, to, like, if you're facing out towards the island where Heatran is, it's to the left of there. If you want to trade one though, let me know. That one Pokemon is definitely Froggy or Charizard, but Torchic will always be a part of my heart. Torchic is a really cool shiny, but Charizard's great as well. Charizard's amazing. I think Rillaboom might be my favorite. Gonna catch the red one in a friend ball. Great choice as well, and breed it with the original one from Sun Shield and get the shiny hunt. Yes, I love that. I love that. Rillaboom's a really nice shiny. I love that different green that it's got. Chocolate vibes with the blue eyebrows. Yeah, the only difference. That's another one that I found really difficult. Like, it just eluded me for the longest time. Shellos is, no, you can only get Shellos. Shellos only exists in blue. There is not. I'm in full denial that it exists in any other color. There is only blue Gastrodon and blue Shellos. I have a long history with Gastrodon feuds. I always use the Let's Go method for the small, difficult to see ones. Far more relaxed and less strain on the eyes. Yeah, it's a way better way of doing it. Do you think HISUIAN Lilligant could... Ooh, where are we going? Where is that? Where is that message about HISUIAN Lilligant? Do you think HISUIAN Lilligant could be used for Rilla Raid? Potentially. Potentially. I think the issue would be the acrobatics in that raid, if I'm honest. But it might be, depending on how the Rillaboom's set up. I think that hinges on everything. Like, if it's got acrobatics, then it will be difficult for a selection of Pokemon. If it's got Stomp and Tantrum and no acrobatics, it's going to be really good for a different selection of Pokemon, you know? So it really hinges on those coverage moves that it's got for a big part of like the solo builds in particular. I think there's a bunch of Pokemon in general, regardless of what Rillaboom's running, that will do an amazing job as support Pokemon though. Shiny Spiritomb is amazing, isn't it, Javier? It's got to be one of the nicest shinies out of all of them. Endry, I'm in complete denial that there is another coloured Gastrodon in existence other than a shiny blue one. So that turquoisey colour, you know? Ben, Scizor, and Grimmsnarl for me. Both great as well. Snow on Fly, you're in the club. Eric, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well. Thanks for joining us tonight. Pokemon Fan for Life, how are you? Thanks for joining the stream tonight with us. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Mega Gengar is a premium shiny, top 3 of all time. I have to agree with you. Like, Mega Gengar is just like one of the best. It's so good. Just for that reason, like, they should just make regular Gengar white. Shiny. It should be. It's so good. So nice. Okay, I've been hearing Zapdos, a good option for option and Koraidon. Yeah, Zapdos will be very good for the Rillaboom raid, I think. And Koraidon as well, for the most part. Koraidon just because it's just general stats are so good. But Zapdos, like the Thunderous Kick, is so strong. Pokemon Fan for Life, thank you so much for the subscribe. And again, thanks for joining us tonight. I hope you do enjoy the stream with us. And Prakar Kothari, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, I apologize. But I really appreciate the subscribe. And Nanda Gamer, thank you so much for the subscribe as well. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate the support. Yeah, but the Zapdos, the Thunderous Kick, lowering that defense every time on the Rillaboom, so it hits through the shield as well. It makes it very strong. It's a good option. It's got nice typing as well to resist the big grass moves. Just has to worry a little bit on what the coverage moves are on the Rillaboom. But I think Zapdos will be a decent option. I do like the idea of Lucario, though. I just worry about Lucario a little bit being a bit too frail, maybe, for the raid. It's going to have a lot of reliance on the iron defense. And whether or not the Rillaboom resets stat drops on your side of the field early on, and whether or not you can get through that early stage with Lucario. If you can, it's got the potential to do really well in the raid, but it will hinge a lot on whether the Rillaboom resets stats early on or if it stats multiple times. It's going to be interesting. It might not reset stats at all. You know, we've seen the Chestnut not reset stats on its side of the field at all through the whole raid. And the Delphox didn't as well till very late. I mean, you had to go very, like, real long time into the battle before it reset its stats. So we may see a similar thing with the Rillaboom. Then it'll allow you to kind of get set up with those, like, defense dropping moves and then boost your own moves. And if it doesn't have Stomp and Tantrum, I do think Galarian Slowbro will be a really good choice as well. So it's another option to think of. Thinking of Stomping Tantrum. Have any other raid mons had TM moves? Oh, I'm not sure off the top of my head. Ice-T, I don't know. I would say probably yes. I'm surprised none of them haven't had a Terra Blast yet, you know, for additional coverage. Rose, how are you doing? I'm looking at Pink Shellos Gastrodon in home right now. It must be a glitch with home, I think. Like, there must be some weird glitch. Like, home's been playing up mad recently. It should be shown as blue only, but there must be some mad. That's all I can put it down to. Maybe send like a support ticket to Nintendo about it. Just say that like home's playing up and this weird pink Gastrodon's appearing when there's only a blue Gastrodon that exists. They might be able to like do a patch update or something for it, potentially, you know. I mean, I'm happy sending a support ticket on your behalf if you want. If you send me some screenshots of the Pokemon, the weird glitch in Pokemon Home, I'd definitely do it. We need to keep on top of this, getting you know, fixing these glitches. I'll refer them right over. Yeah, do it. I can't let up with this now. I'm just pleased Costa's not here. Costa will always try and catch me out. Costa's part of the Pink Gastrodon Club. But I don't know if any of you watched the stream over in Torino in Italy. So that was the last event of the season for us VG. And the whole weekend there was 2 Gastrodons on the stage set up. And for the final, I swiped the pink one and took it off, so there's only the blue one up there, and took the pink one hostage backstage. So that was intentionally done. But since it's a blue giveaway at Worlds, you know, and me and Lou are there, I think we'll be pushing the blue Gastrodon all the way, especially with the event being for a blue Gastrodon. Stefan, you're twisting it. You're twisting it. It's not like that. Make me feel guilty now. Terra Blast does seem like a simple choice they could have incorporated on all of them up to the difficulty. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Like, I feel like a lot of them would have like better coverage as well with it, and probably a bit more of a reliable attack, because a lot of the moves that they use that are like hitting for super effective damage that run off that Terra type are lot accurate attacks, which is probably good for us as players, because then it gives you a little bit of room, because they're not always going to hit, so you do get those opportunities where the RNG kind of falls in your favor a bit, whereas with Terra Blast it would be a lot harder because they're never missing at all, you know. Come on, Shiny Growlithe, where are you tonight? The jacket is not doing it. Liam, done deal, Harvey Barnes, 38 million. Is that official? I'm excited to see him at Newcastle. I think he fits into how Eddie wants to play. If it's done, he'll be out over to the US for our little tour. I think we played, don't we play Everton, Brighton and Chelsea in the tour? Over like, there's only like a 2-day gap between games or something, isn't there? There's lore with these Gastrodon. There is a lot of lore with the Gastrodon. And John, I got a shiny pink cells before I've ever encountered a blue shiny. No, the pink one never wins. I'm in denial. We need to start. Don't let Lou hear you say that. If we ever get Lou on the stream, she will not stand for any talk of pink Gastrodons. Of all Pomo, nice. Oddish, you're still going. 75 push-ups. Fair play, mate. That is a lot. Sergio, waffles or pancakes? Depends where I am in the world. If I'm in the States, I'll always go pancakes, because the US do the best pancakes. But if I'm not in the US, I'd probably go waffles. But whenever I've been in the States, the pancakes are just amazing. Wherever I've been in the States. Especially when I was like, I did like California. We did like from top to bottom of California. Everywhere we went there, where we had pancakes. I ate a lot of pancakes on that trip. They were all very good. Dank Energy, I accidentally used my Master Ball on a Gibble. I hope it was shiny at the very least. That's brutal. 700 eggs on Charmander, still no luck. KWR, I hope you get it soon. Sending you some shiny luck through the vibes, mate. I hope you get it soon. Gandalf the Gunner, what is the final noble boss in Legend Arceus? Do you want the spoiler? The noble boss would be... so not the post game, the main game. I'm trying to think now. Someone else answer for me in chat. I can't think. The noble boss. It is so you got Cleaver is the first one. I can't even put them. Is it Avalugg? I think HISUIAN Avalugg. Yeah, that's the one. Super Savage, what do you like more, Naruto or Dragon Ball? Oh, that's so hard to answer. You can't. No, I can't answer. I can't answer that. I cannot. I don't know. I'd probably, if I had to give an answer, I'd probably say Naruto. But just because I think the story is a lot deeper. I think the characters is a lot it's a lot more in depth, the character building in it. Whereas I think Dragon Ball Z, it doesn't go into, there isn't that much, you know. It depends if you're including like Super in that as well, all the other things. I feel like I'm bashing Dragon Ball and I feel like really bad for doing that, and it's like one of my favorite shows. Chocolate peanut butter waffles hit different now. That sounds good. I never had a chocolate peanut butter waffle. Sounds great. The noble boss is an alpha pink Shellos. Down on the beach next to where Infernip exists. I would go Naruto. Yeah, I think I'd probably go Naruto. Say Dragon Ball, but Naruto is better. Yeah, it's just really tough between the two. I think they're different as well, so it's like really hard to judge them against each other. Dragon Ball has nothing on Naruto. Yeah, they're so different. That's the thing. I just feel like they're worlds apart. It's like so different. No way, we got it. The shiny is here. Honest, you can stop your push-ups, mate. We got it finally. 156 eggs. Yes. We finally got it. Yes, yeah, let's go. Come on. Oh, amazing. We got it. That is awesome. It's actually 157. So we'll have to correct that. Okay, we'll hatch the rest of these. That's awesome. I didn't think it was going to happen tonight. The jacket strikes again. Thank you so much, chat. Thank you so much. Didn't miss this one. Chieftain, yes, you're here for it. You brought the luck tonight. Oh, that's awesome. Should we just evolve it now? Do we need to worry about any moves it needs to learn before we evolve it? Looking forward to your 2,800 egg hunt to even your odds at some point. I know, mate. It is coming. You know for a fact it's coming. Shiny jacket strikes again. That's 3 for 3 now. It's worth wearing tonight. It feels worth it now that we've actually, like, I'm melting with it on. Now hunt for a second. Go for the evolution line, John. We could do, to be fair, we've got enough boxes left. Brian, need to get one of these jackets. You are in a streak, my friend. We are, Vito. We are definitely doing well at the minute. Tracy, thank you so much. Right. I mean, we can carry on. What have we got left? We've got 7, 8. Oh, we've not got many. Okay, we'll hatch the rest of these. I need to put the shiny in a safe place. Let's put you in box 1 with my raid builds for Rillaboom. And let's continue on. If I get a second shiny, I will do a giveaway. So someone will get it. So if we can get another shiny, that would be amazing. You joining me with the Arceus now, Philip? I think what I'm going to do is hatch these eggs, and then I'll probably do the trades for whoever wants one of those. And if we've got a bit of time after that, we'll go on the Arceus hunt. I feel like that one's going to be the one that punishes us for sure. Like, that is going to be a very long hunt. No, Oddish, you stop your push-ups now, mate. You did well, though. More push-ups on Arceus. Nah, don't do that. That would be thousands for the sake of it. Can I get just a regular HISUIAN GROWLIThe? 51 Miggy? Of course you can, yes. We'll be trading them out when I've hatched these eggs. So we'll see if we can get another shiny with the remaining that we've got. And then I'll be trading. So yeah, grab on at the end of the stream. LL Rose, thank you so much, my friend. I'm so pumped that we got it. I was not confident. I think when we got past like the 130 mark, I was feeling like we're probably not going to get it tonight. I think we're going to end up, the streak is going to end, but it continues. Lois, it motivated me to hatch while watching. Just hatch a shiny Charmander. Congrats. Nice. Epic shiny as well. Awesome. Really happy to hear. Congrats on the shiny. Maybe I did a shiny attempt for Charmander and got it with the first 20. No way. When I went to clear the others, I accidentally released the shiny. No. No, that's horrible. Are you gonna go for it again? Oh, that's so brutal. That kind of put me off, like, hunting for it again. Ah, that is brutal. I'm sorry to hear that, mate. Hopefully you get it. Like, if you go for it again, hopefully you get it very soon after that. Weavile or Frozlass? Weavile. All the way. Weavile. Weavile's such a cool Pokemon. I do like Frozlass. Really like Frozlass, but Weavile's better. Snow on Fly. Is Arceus' judgment stronger than the shiny charm jacket luck? It needs to even out the odds. I feel like that one's going to be in the multiple thousands for the Arceus. Like, I don't feel good about the Arceus hunt. I watched, because I've been watching a bunch of Arceus shiny hunts recently. Just on and off. So I keep getting in my recommendations on YouTube, like Arceus shiny hunts. And there's been a bunch popping up recently. People getting them in, like, you know, 137 resets and like really low reset numbers. And I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of making it worse for myself now, because I know it's possible to get it in those numbers, but it's never going to happen. And it's going to be thousands and thousands and thousands. But it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it to get the butter god at the end of it. Hate egg hunts. I still need a good few Scarlet exclusives to hatch. 2 Fuecoco, the whole Dino line, 2 Larvitar Spiritomb, and a Skrelp line. That's not too many to go, Stefan. Is that then it complete? Livindex. That's pretty awesome if it is. Like, you've done well. But yeah, just a few to go. First shiny was nothing shiny. Was the nothing shiny? What shiny was that? The nothing one. I'm going to start getting eggs for a shiny Sobble. Eric, good luck with that hunt. Super nice shiny to go for. Oh yeah, you could try the save state for like the second save, like the backup save data for your egg, your Charmander egg. Jordan, I have a Hooper. Nice, mate. And how are you doing? I hope you're good, mate. Thanks for joining the stream with us tonight. Just started second picnic turn for shiny fish. Gaily, good luck with that. I hope you get it very, very soon. Hope you get some luck. We're passing it over to you now to get it. Philip, I don't want to scare you, but mathematically, to guarantee shiny Arceus, you need to do like 98,000 resets. Oh my god. Just the thought of that. Like, on average, how long would that take? Like, can we work that out? Like, how long is a reset? Like, on average. It's got to be a minute. It's got to be a minute. I think with the loading time of BDSP, it's got to be around a minute on average, and by the time you go in to check it every time, imagine doing 98,000 resets for it. Cyrus, you have any Cyndaquil left for me? Yes, I do. Yeah, I've got a box of Cyndaquil, there's a box of Fennekin, and then the Charmander and the Growlithe. So if you are wanting to trade something at the end of the stream and you do connect, and you want something, I'm gonna by default, because it's easier, and not everyone wants to talk and chat, but they might want to get one of these Pokemon for themselves. I'm gonna by default do the Growlithe because that's what we've been hunting tonight. But if you want something else, then just shout up in chat, let me know your username when you've connected with me, and then I can trade you whatever you want from the previous hunts that we've got, because I've got all of them in boxes at the minute. Gamer Cyprian, you say you were VGC player for 14 years. At what age you become? So at what age you've become at Osirus? What age did I start playing? I started. If you're asking what age I started playing like the first competitive tournament I played in was in Red, Blue, and Yellow. I was playing on Stadium. I was pretty young when that happened. And I remember playing like in the quarterfinals of my regional heats. I remember playing like, I don't know how old the person was, but they looked to me like a full-on grown man. So that's how young I can't remember like exactly, but yeah. So I've been playing a long time. Haven't really had the time to play like as much as I want like in the past few years with casting. And it's kind of hard to juggle it, like doing both. And obviously we've had COVID as well, so like competitive's only just come back, really. 1 encounter per minute, so near 1,400 hours. Philip. That's just... oh my god. To guarantee it though, so you need to get really lucky. So the person, like I specifically remember, I think it was 137 resets they did. There is another method, of course, to get it a lot quicker. You can use the blinking method with RNG and get it and find your seed out and then go from there and get it very, very easily. And I reckon I could get it in a few hours if I used that. But then that's using like, you know, Poker Finder, and you're getting your seed, and then you're setting your sprite up to record the blinks to get the seed, and then you're advancing the frames to get to that shiny frame when you know what it is. So it's a lot easier to do than just resetting every time, you know. Anthony, I started doing competitive when I didn't know what Swords Dance did. Dude, dude, you know what? I think that's pretty awesome that you kind of got into competitive, even though there was like a bunch of things that you still like not sure about. You know, I think there's like a lot of players that want to kind of like, they put off getting involved in it or going to like live events and stuff like that until they like feel like they know everything. When I honestly think the best experience that you're ever going to get to like improve you as a player is by playing in live tournaments. 51 Meggy, thank you so much for the subscribe. I really appreciate it. And again, thanks for joining the stream tonight. So I always like, if I'm playing, if I want to take a season like seriously, I think like the biggest important thing for me to consider doing is going to live tournaments, playing against other people, because I feel like you learn way more even about a new format from just going and playing live events, even if it's locals, right? Than you would do playing online or practicing online. At least for me anyway, I feel like that real life tournament experience just can't, it's like so So valuable for just improving as a player. But yeah, next season, full season, it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be really good. Hopefully I get, like I say, hopefully I get to a few events to play as well, so it'd be nice. I once tried to do a draft, but after Gen 6 it became too complicated for me. Stefan. Draft leagues are really fun. Really, really fun. I haven't done one in a long time. Caleb, it's unfortunate there aren't as many locals for VGC as there are for TCG. Yeah. Hopefully that, like, whereabouts, like, in the world are you, Caleb? Like, locals should start popping up again a lot more frequently, I think, from September. I think because they just came back, was it like May they started coming back? Shiny Spider. I love it. But yeah, TCG, I think because they've way more established with locals before VG. So they're always going to be a little bit further along than us. But I think hopefully as time goes on, should see a bit more growth in the local scene for VG as well. Everywhere, hopefully. Anthony, hopefully if we're in an event next season, that would be awesome. I would love it. If you get a second, name it push-ups. I will, to honor your struggle tonight, Oddish. Your achievement, not struggle. Less than 100 Pokemon in my challenge for 11 decks of just surprise trades. That's nuts. 100, that's all you need, Eric. That's crazy. Just from surprise trades. That's awesome. Like after that, I got more fun in being Shiny Hunter. I am the only one of the friend group that hunts shinies though. Dude, as long as you enjoy it, that's the main thing, you know? I think you gotta do what you like, you enjoy doing. I know there's a bunch, like, that's the thing, like, you know, there's nothing wrong with, like, just enjoying games how you like enjoying them. Doesn't make me enjoy or want to play competitive any less because I like shiny hunting, you know? I just enjoy this aspect of the game. And I think you just got to rock with what you enjoy rocking and not worry about what other people think. Just do what you like doing, you know? And don't worry about it. Like, I know it's like, there's always that thing about, oh, you shiny hunt. You can't be, like, serious in the competitive. I'm so serious in the competitive. I love competitive. I love, like, doing all things in Pokemon. A few things I'm not like super keen on, but like most of the stuff I just generally love playing the game. So yeah, I think just rock what you like doing, man, and just own it, you know? Every time you shiny hunt, I'm gonna do it and exercise. Oddish, you're gonna be fitter than anyone here. I keep pressing that and we don't need to. Shiny Spidops, that is something I haven't hunted in Scarlet and Violet. Maybe we could do that next stream. I haven't hunted for Shiny Spidops. It's like one of the only Scarlet and Violet Pokemon I don't have. Crazy enough. In Florida, USA, but nothing for several hours around. This is also my first game playing competitive, so maybe unfamiliar with the area. Caleb, Doz lives in the Florida area, so I will ask Adam when I'm at Worlds what the locals are like in Florida. I'm pretty sure there's a good local scene, you know, so yeah, I'll find out and then I can feed back to you, especially for next season. You should be in a good place as well. I think you'll have a good, strong area for locals, especially next year. The Florida scene's normally really strong for like a lot of events and stuff like that, and a lot of good players down there. Anthony, do you still play with your old Nintendo Switch? Nah, I play with my new. I got an OLED, the Scarlet and Violet OLED one. I wanted an OLED Switch for the longest time, and then when the special Scarlet and Violet one, I was like, okay, I'm gonna commit and get that one. So that's the one I play with. And that's one I took to events as well. I probably will keep taking to events. Combi, I can give you Spidops. Thank you so much, mate. Tell you what. We'll make a deal with you. We might go for it on Friday's stream. If I don't get it on Friday, if the jacket fails us, I'll trade you a shiny of whatever you want for a shiny Spidops. And Eric moving to Florida soon. Nice. Great place. I've been twice. I really enjoyed it both times I've been. It's a really cool place. I'd love to go back. And they have a lot of regionals there. I mean, it would be a dream to go over and play regionals down there. It would be awesome. I think they maybe do a Florida regional like every season. Pretty sure they do. I built a steel type TCG main Aka Galarian Berserker V and drawn as many cards into my hand per turn than to attack. And I have enough cards into my hand. Simple tactic but effective. That's pretty nice. That's like, what's your draw engine in that, John? Ben, rubbish. I had two adult. I was hoping you would have smashed it soon, Philip. Philip, I'm about 66% for Arceus with about 4,500 resets. So that percent goes up quite quicker than Plateau's hard. Yeah, that plateau. Oh man. You're doing good though, Philip. I'm confident that you'll get it way before the actual what we spoke about. Those ridiculous numbers. You should get it soon. I'm hoping you do. Scott, we should go to Florida, a local event. We should go to Florida Regional. That's what we should go to. That would be the one. Oddish, I don't feel super confident about that. But maybe. Golupa, apparently everything's been agreed with Bonds. So all official now. He'd be out on that plane. He'd be joining everyone out in the USA now. I wonder who else will come in, you know? There was a big, like, kind of hint that Tino Livramento from Southampton was going to follow very quickly after Bonds. I mean, if we get Livramento as well, you would hope that we'd still get one more in after that. But that's not a bad window. Tonali looked incredible last night as well. And I know it was just a friendly, but he just looks class, doesn't he, on the ball? I don't know if any of you seen the highlights against Rangers, but I was very, very, I was just blown away with Tonali, how composed he is on the ball. He's just a class outfit, isn't he? And you know, when you've got that benchmark with Bruno already, and you think Bruno's like the benchmark, but honestly, I don't want to get over the top, but I feel like Tonali's even a step ahead of Bruno. You know, I love Bruno as well, but I just think Tonali's just there. First regional was the Orlando one, although that's a ways away. It was one of the coolest Pokemon experiences I had. That's awesome to hear, Caleb. An Orlando regional as well. That's pretty awesome. I'd love to come over and come down to one of those. Looking for a legit shiny Mew. I got a lot of Pokemon that are shiny. Basic Quell. What are the ways you can get a shiny Mew? A legit shiny Mew. You can. I don't know if the research is running at the minute, but you can do an event in Pokemon Go. It is a paid event. I think it's like $5, but it's a paid research event, and it guarantees you shiny Mew, and then you could trade it over to Scarlet and Violet. I'm trying to do it at the minute. It's not a quick research thing though, so it's going to take me a little while to kind of complete it. But at the end of it, you will get shiny Mew, which is pretty nice. Tonali looked mint. He completed, what was it, 92 passes in these 45 minutes of play. That's nuts, isn't it? I love that it was just his one touch as well was just so it was so easy for him. He was just laying it off, just pinging it round. He just knew what to do with the ball. He's class. I'm very excited to see what he does in the Prem though. Who is the one that makes Jolinton look like a toddler? He is some player, yeah. Big Joe though. I think Big Joe's going to get even better this season though. I'm doing the research event for Shiny Mew. Also, CD, how are you doing with it? I think I've done 60 odd great throws now. And Rose, you're doing it as well. It's a tough one. It's super tough. And it's the gifts as well. 151 gifts you've got to send, which isn't too bad. It's just taking the time to kind of go through and then have the friends that you've sent those gifts to please accept them so I can send some more. Yeah, it's I don't know when I'll get it complete, but I'm looking forward to doing it to get that shiny Mew eventually. I think it'll be super nice to get at the end of it. Have a regular Mew from pretty much the beginning of Pokemon Go. Nice, Eric. That's awesome. I feel like I want to do, because I got to, I wouldn't mind doing a new playthrough of Pokemon Red and getting the Mew in that, because there's a few ways you can get Mew. I think you can get a shiny Mew from Pokemon Red as well, but that's really long-winded. But you can just get a regular Mew pretty easily in Pokemon Red as well by just doing a few things. Not outside sources required. It's all just stuff you need to do in game. And Gimroth, I'm not really familiar with the competitive scene, but how do you like prepare when you go to host the championship? So just for example, like now going into Worlds, we've just went into a new rule set, so it's Regulation D. So all the Hisuian Pokemon, all the like raid Pokemon, home Pokemon have been added into the game, so you're able to use them now. So it has really dramatically changed the format from what it was in Regulation C, which was pretty much just the Paldea Dex, which was like your Legends of Ruin Pokemon. Colossal. Looked like he actually laid that egg there. So when the rules shift like that, there is like that period of kind of everyone kind of adjusting to the new Pokemon, figuring them out, what the best ways to play them with like combinations of other Pokemon, and what are going to be like the most more optimal like team comps and stuff like that. And then when you know, like when the metagame kind of slowly starts to kind of settle or kind of finds its feet in those first couple of weeks, then it's a good idea to kind of start looking at things that kind of can beat those Pokemon pretty easily, or kind of go up against those Pokemon that are very popular. Like you've got Shenpao Dragonite is a really dangerous combination in the new format. Urshifu as well, the Rapid Strike variant. So they're like very strong Pokemon at the minute. So you can start trying to build cores around that, or you can use that core yourself. Showdown's a great place to just practice, get lots of practice games in. And that's the sort of where you would like look to start. Lots of players put up rental teams for you to use as well if you just want to like learn the format, because I think the biggest thing about competitive is just learning the format, learning the common teams that are being used, and how you kind of have to lead up against those, what tools you need to bring to beat those teams. There's a lot goes into it, but there's nice like baby steps you can take to kind of get yourself familiar with the current format, and then start thinking about maybe building a team for yourself. So that would be the places to start, but there's a lot of different steps within it, and it kind of does get a little bit complicated at times. It's hard for me to explain because there's so much goes into like different aspects of all of it. Hey Rotom, I like doing this Union Stick. All these Pokemon keep popping up, making the backgrounds look good. Bank is still working, yes Ben. Yeah, as long as you downloaded Bank 100% still works. Pocket Transporter and Bank work into home. And even if you haven't got Bank, if you miss downloading it, you can get it onto your console. But you've got to have custom firmware on your 3DS to do that, to inject it in. But that is a way to do it if you missed getting it when the eShop was open, because it was free, but now the eShop's closed and you can't download it. But if you had it on your account, you can still download it. If it's logged as you having it on your account, you can still download it. I say there should be a competitive metronome only tournament. I'm 100% behind that. Ice-T Koreans got punished for doing a metronome match. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they kind of stand against their competitive scene. All banned. Yeah. And I don't think any of them will be at Worlds as well. I think they got their invites all revoked as well, which is pretty sad. Yeah. Yeah, they can't go to Worlds. It's devastating for the players as well. That looks like we've almost hatched a shiny Palisand. Could you imagine if I was a shiny as well? That would be a great clip. A Use custom firmware to get the demo for Ash's Greninja. Nice. Yeah, because if you got the demo for Sun and Moon, you can still get the Battle Bond Greninja. That's still available to get. I think that's the only way you can get it as well. Not gonna lie, I feel like we should look into getting Rico Henry from Brentford. He's a class player. I mean, I would be all over that. You've just got to hope that they're like, but there is like something going on in the background. I just can't believe that we're going to bring in 2 players this window. I just, you know, Howe's already said like the importance of these, like he needs more bodies. So there has to be stuff going on. You think the Pokemon I'm throwing out make egg hatch and look good? Do you want me to keep doing it? Yeah, I think it looks amazing, mate. I'd have this all the time. Way more interesting than just staring at an egg bouncing up and down. Where can I find Bagon quick and easy? It's in like the first area. I'll get it on the map. It depends if you're in Scarlet. If you're in Scarlet, it's really easy to find. Caleb, I love Alolan Raichu. Alolan Raichu's great. Bagon you can get really easy in this area right here. If you go to South Province Area 5, this like little strip here, Bagon appears all around here, down this bottom bit, and the higher up peak of this area, you can get Bagon in there. Hope that helps. Scott, if Newcastle signed Caicedo, we would have the best midfield in Europe. We would. Can't ever see that happening though, mate. That would be incredible. Look at that. 3-segmented Dunsparce. No shiny first though. Whereas shiny is Gold Dingo, I think. Mimu. Did you get that from the terror raids that were recently? That was a brutal hunt. I think we don't get much in this window. We splash in the winter because all Deadwood should be gone by then. That's true, yeah. Scott, we have Ronaldo and Neves on standby for loan in if we need. Can you imagine? Imagine the uproar in the league if that happened. That would be hilarious. ZZ Muffin, 332. And the HISUIAN Growlithe, still no gold, boy. Hopefully you get it soon, mate. I'm hoping you do. Is that another? That's a shiny HISUIAN Arcanine there. I really hope you get it soon, Muffin. What level does Dratini evolve? Is it like... Is it 37? 37 or 42? Like off the top of my head, I'm just trying to ballpark a number that I think it's around. That would be hilarious, Golooper, if they do that. And yeah, Scott, that's way too much. I forget how good, like, just regular Zoroark looks. It's such a nice shiny. Like, concentrate too much on the HISUIAN Zoroark. Here we go. Pokemon Legends Arceus tune. One of the best ones. Are you going to recreate the Union Circle? Has it gone? No, the Union Circle's still there, isn't it? Everyone's still in it. I'm pretty sure. If we need to, we can redo it. Gimroth, my HISUIAN Growlithe counter is on 525. Mate, I hope you get it as well soon. Good luck to you. Dratini's level 30. Okay, I was way off with that. Thank you so much, Danny does. And Liara. Yeah, 30 and then 55 for Dragonite. That would be insane, Scott. That would be, I mean, that would be the dream, wouldn't it? I wish Wattrel and Kilowattrel had a better shiny. Not a fan of the brown color. Yeah, it's like a maroon sort of color, isn't it? They could have been more obvious. I think Kilowattrel was the first. No, Zangoose was the first shiny I got just randomly walking around the game, and then Kilowattrel was the first shiny I kind of hunted in the game through Mass Outbreak. GC Mexico, thank you so much for becoming a new member of the channel. It massively helps out. Welcome to the family, and thank you again for the support. Really appreciate it. Look at this mad Slowbro. We're being invaded. I've stopped counting on my HISUIAN Zoro eggs. Way too many. Mr. Nathan, I hope you get it soon, mate. I really do. That is one of the nicest shinies in the game as well. Way off, but what kind of starters would you like to see in Gen 10? Which region? Where are we going for Gen 10 though? That's the big thing, you know? Did we go back to Japan? The group disbanded. Oh, they've all left. They've all left. Okay. How many eggs have we got left? I think this is it. Okay. I probably won't do another circle tonight because I'm going to be trading with everyone for these remaining eggs. JC Mexico, yeah, some shinies don't change much, which is really frustrating because you think like some of them are like your favorites, and it's like Gengar. You think, come on, just make it a little bit more obvious. Or Garchomp's another one of my favorites. That's just the most unobvious Pokemon to be shiny. But, you know, we can wish one day they might do customized shiny Pokemon. Can you imagine? That'd be great. That'd be so good. People will go crazy for that. Yeah, Eric, you're right. There will be Easter eggs in these games for where the next region will be, for sure. Gen 10 will be Italy, Scott. I could see it happening, you know. I think Italy's a really good shout for a region. If it stays in Europe, of course. I think Italy's got a lot of like culture as well that you could put into a game. And a lot of big famous landmarks as well that would make sense to have as part of the lore of a region. But I wonder if it might be, you know, if we're heading to Unova next, if we do get Black and White 3, say, I wonder if we'll stay on that side of the world, you know? I wonder if it'll be like maybe South America, South American region, which would be very cool. They could also go down to somewhere like Africa as well, which would be another great place to have a region with different Pokemon from there. Again, you could go back to around Oceania, like Japan area. There's so many different places. Like, I don't know if it will be Europe again. I feel like Europe's had it quite a lot recently, but they may do. I don't know. We need an Alaska gen. That would be sick. I'd love that. Custom balls really needed. Now that would be amazing. KWO, if there was some way we could. My game is glitching really badly right now. I wonder if it's because I'm online. I'll just disconnect from the internet for a minute, see if that helps. Custom Pokeballs. Imagine if we had like some weird tutorage from Kurt, or like Kurt's ancestor, and we learned how to make our own apricot balls. That would be very cool. Something like that. It would be China. China would be a great region. Wasn't there talk of Australia for Gen 10? That'd be cool. Egypt would be absolutely insane. I would love that. Bebum would be... Oh, imagine how excited Bebum would be. An Egypt region for Pokemon. There's so many. I don't think there would be a bad place to do it for like Gen 10. Like, I think there's so many exciting, like really like culture-rich places in the world that would be amazing to do. That would be so great translated into a Pokemon game. And Brian, I was born in Alaska. That would be an interesting region for Pokemon. That would be an amazing region for Pokemon. It would be so cool. Or holiday Pokeballs. That would be cool. Yeah, Gameroth, hope the Switch isn't overheating. It is very hot. It is very hot, I'm not gonna lie. But hopefully it survives out. Golub, I reckon Gen 10 will be based on Blythe. Could you imagine? Big Dan Byrne is the protagonist. Oh my god, that would be hilarious. He's from Blythe. That's as much as you're getting. That's a good point, Shay. I was just thinking it because of the market is so big. Yeah. Cyrus, I'll give you 2016 Game Freak Meloetta for Hisuian Arcanine. It's event, by the way. No, dude, you can't give that away. That's a special event. 2016. You know what? You know why I wouldn't ever be able to take anything like that? Because I know recently I found a 2010 event Arceus that I had on my copy of Pearl, and I remember that I had that event and that I got it, and I'm so thankful that I still got that Pokemon and I was able to trade it up to Legends Arceus. I got it. Where is it? Where is it? I'll show you it. Oh, it might be in box number 1, I think. I think this might be it. I think this is it. Yeah. This is from 2010, this event. 2010 event. Which is mad. Legend ribbon that it's got there. And the classic ribbon. Yeah. Arceus, the Pokemon fan. Yeah. The living legend. So this is really cool. This is like a really special Arceus that I've got. And I'm so thankful. So I couldn't ever take an event Pokemon like that. Like, you know, I think they're just things to keep, to have that nostalgia about. Supernova Games, how are you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. I hope you're well. Cyrus, I'll give you 2000. And yeah, Cyrus, I'll give you. No, can't. Philip, what about Northern Ireland? We made the Titanic, home of George Best, and 30-year war between each other. Perfect for a Pokemon game. Perfect. Yeah, the lore is heavily, you know, I think it would be great. Yeah, I would love it. Ireland would make a good place for a Pokemon game though, wouldn't it? There's so much like history in Ireland. Lee, when are you streaming next? I will be streaming on Friday, mate. Maybe tomorrow if they drop something. If something gets announced tomorrow, I'll be streaming it. I will stream anything that gets announced. If it's a mini direct, if it's just an announcement, if it's a trailer, if it's anything like that, we will stream it. But if not, then it will be Friday, my friend. It'll be Friday. Is this the last one? The last one. Could it be shiny? Kaylee, I got a 6 IV Magikarp reject ready to trade for the HISUIan puppy. You don't need to give me anything good, honestly, Kaylee, but I really appreciate the offer. If you want to keep that for yourself, then honestly, don't feel like you need to give me anything good. Newcastle signed Barnes. I like it, Barney. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, we've got it. Here we go. It's done. It's so weird how quick that's kind of happened, right? Okay, friends. Well, we got the shiny tonight, which was awesome. We did get the shiny, which I'm very, very happy about. But we didn't get another one. Now, let's not be greedy. Should we evolve it now? Or should I just get on with the trade-in? I'm just going to check. I just want to check to see if there's anything it learns, like move-wise, that I would need to worry about if I evolve it right now. Because it's just a Sunstone that we need. No, Firestone. Let's have a look on Cerebi. Is there anything that it learns that we need it to learn? Helping Hand, nope, nope. Retaliate Crunch, Flamethrower, Play Rough, Flare Blitz, nah. I don't think there is anything. There is nothing that we need to worry about. There is nothing. It's all good. We can evolve this now. Okay. Let's dismount Koraidon. Let's get into the shadowed area where it's not so crazy lighting. And let's evolve this. Firestone, where are you? I'm sure I've got one in my bag somewhere. Firestone. Awesome. Get this ready for a competitive team. And yes, I'll be hopping on and be doing some trades now. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. I'm so happy that we got it. And there's the extreme speed that it needs. Brilliant. I think a lot of the moves that it needs are egg moves anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, tonight's code. What are we going to go for? What are we going to go for? So, let's go for 2, 3, 6, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, to make it a bit simpler. So we're not going over 2, 3, 6, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. And I will continually search on this code. And if you hook up and you don't want one of the Growlithes and you want something else that we've done recently, then just let me know in chat and I can trade you something else. Combi. Honestly, nothing. Just trade me anything for the Growlithe. Don't send me anything good if you are trading with me, Dragon. Just if you want the Growlithe, if you want any of the other ones that we've got recently, just send me anything. Honestly, you don't need to send me anything good. The worse the Pokemon, the better. Really, I don't need to. If you'd like to, you can, but you don't. There's no like that. You don't. There's no need to feel like you need to give me anything good. But I really appreciate the offer, the thought as well. Yeah, the only thing I will not accept is pink Shellos. Code is, I've put it in chat, but I will keep trading. I will keep going. And Super Savage. Super Savage, if you just remind me of your name, in-game name, then I'll know to trade with you a Cyndaquil. I'll keep an eye out in chat for you. I've got a very special Pokemon for you, Osirus. Oddish, thank you so much, mate. But honestly, you don't need to. Abomasnow. Sebastian, thank you so much for the Abomasnow. One of my favorite Pokemon. Great Pokemon. I wonder if we're going to get a regional variant in the DLCs of Abomasnow. It's been hinted at. I would love that, to be honest. So it's going to get a Moonball Sneasel and a Growlithe. If I've got a Moonball Sneasel in this game, yes. Nico, okay, I'll keep an eye out. I don't know if I do have a Moonball in this game. I think it might be on Pokemon Home. Next we should do a Machop Shiny Hunt. Why Machop, Scott? It's not in the game anyway. It's not in Scarlet and Violet. It's been cut from the decks. Machamp isn't in these games. I think it's one of the Pokemon that won't be coming to Scarlet and Violet. How do you release multiple Pokemon? Lil Bala, Bashala, you can go into Pokemon Home and you can do mass release in there. That's probably the easiest way to release a lot of Pokemon at once. Charmander? Don't send me a shiny Charmander. Shiny Gibble? No, Bentley, you don't need to send me a shiny, honestly. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. One of my favorite Pokemon as well, Garchomp, especially in competitive. So I do appreciate it. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the Growlithe, the HISUIAN Growlithe. Super Savage, have you told me your in-game name? Because I'm just wondering now. No, you haven't. Missed most of the stream. You get the shiny. Yes, we did. We got it. 158 eggs we got it in. So we got it pretty good amount of eggs. So we are on the streak at the minute. That's like 3 for 3 now. The last 3 streams, we've done well. So I'm thinking, what will we do next? Maybe go out for Spidops. I was just talking, I haven't caught a shiny Spidops in Scarlet and Violet. So we could maybe do that next stream. Matthias, yes, of course. Cyndaquil, not a problem at all. Game's been really, really laggy. I don't know why. Closely followed by Gengar and Snorlax. They really nailed it with the first gen. Gengar. Yeah, I just wish they'd done better shiny for Gengar. Mira, oh, thank you so much for the Sobble. And enjoy the HISUIAN Growlithe. Seth, dang, your luck with Masuda is crazy. We have been really lucky recently. I mean, like, the Fennekin was like 300 and odd, which is still under odds. And then we had the the Cyndaquil, which was 81, the Charmander 100, and then the Growlithe 158, which is absolutely madness. It's got to run out at some point. And I jokingly say it's a jacket, but I am conscious that we're going to have a really long hunt at some point soon. I think we need to balance everything out. Hello Ken, how are you doing? Back from vacation and looking forward to rewatch what I missed from the videos. How was the holiday? I hope you had an awesome time away. Holly, thanks for hooking up, and I hope you enjoyed the HISUIAN. See, this is good. A nice little. Oh no! Oh! I wanted the bird. Send me the bird. There we go. I'm pleased that hasn't like disconnected completely, because that would have been a nightmare to try and connect again. Professor Oak stopped out in the jacket. I have to stop denying the jacket works now. I think the jacket has got all the power. Got a question. When breeding, if you have both 6IV parents, do you still need to use a Destiny Knot? Yes, you definitely need to use a Destiny. If you don't use the Destiny Knot, it just randomly will pull any IVs. It'll generate any IVs. So to pass them down from one parent, at least one of the Pokemon needs to be holding it. And then that'll pull 5 random IVs from both parents, and then that last stat that is never pulled down with the Destiny Knot will be generated randomly. So you'll technically have like a 1 in 31 chance of that remaining IV that isn't pulled down being 31, although the odds are a little bit different from that. Like, it can take a lot longer to get a 6 IV parent, but yeah, you need the Destiny Knot. Hope that helps a bit, Clifton. Froakie, look at how cool Froakie is. It's so cool. Came off default 3 IV, get picked. Destiny Knot boosts to 5. So it's 3 and then 5. Gimroth, thank you for the clarification. Rivers Red Balloon, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Thanks for joining us tonight. If you want to grab yourself a HISUIAN Growlithe. No way, it's in a Beast Ball as well. Cara, thank you so much for the Froakie in a Beast Ball. Thank you so much. That is awesome. That is very cool. There's a shiny hunt project right there. I will try and trade for as long as I can tonight to try and get everyone traded, because I know we didn't have very much time on Monday to trade with you guys that were wanting any of the Pokemon. I feel like Bentley. Who's using? Can I get a Cyndaquil and Bentley? Ah, okay. Right, where are these Cyndaquils? I've got them stashed in a box. There we go. Yeah, so if anyone wants a Cyndaquil, if they hook up with me, you gotta let me know your username, in-game name, so I can tell it to you and tell me which other Pokemon you want to trade. There's Cyndaquil from, these are all from the previous hunts recently. So there's Cyndaquils, Fennekin's, and there's the Charmanders. You are welcome, Super Savage, no problem. Zyro, Cara is my in-game name. Zyro, thank you so much for that Beast Ball Froakie. That's gonna be cool. I have to shiny hunt for a shiny Greninja now and a Beast Ball. That's like top tier shiny hunt. That would be a good one to start on Friday, wouldn't it, for Greninja? Oh, we could do that. I'm kind of tempted to do that now. You know what I was thinking as well? What I might try and do is set up... I wish I had another capture card, because what we could have done is, if we ever run out of eggs, instead of just mindlessly kind of hatching eggs on the stream, what we could have done is started resetting for Arceus, but I need to get another capture card to be able to do that. But the one thing I could do is play through or do a shiny hunt on one of like the older games. So I could set up like Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and like either play through that while we're hatching eggs to kill some time. So at least we're doing something and keeping the stream a bit more like entertaining rather than just sitting looking in a picnic basket for like half an hour, 45 minutes waiting on more eggs. When we get to the point where we run out, eventually it will happen. Lee Bashala, if you go into Pokemon Home, I mean, if you need to just release eggs generally, you can just do it from your boxes. Take care of your cool. Nathan, thank you so much for the Quaxley, the great nickname. Yeah, you can go into your boxes and then there'll be an option to release, but you can only do them one at a time. If you want to mass release, go into Pokemon Home, connect up to Pokemon Home with your Pokemon game, and then you're going to be able to mass release pretty easily in there. Vote for Rello Hunt. Shiny Golden Ball. I've never hunted for Rello in Scarlet and Violet either, so we could definitely do that. We could definitely do that. Look at the little Oshawott. Supernova, does the Masuda method work if the Pokemon that is and not did a different language, for example Chinese, English, Charizard? Yeah, that would work. If as long as one of the Pokemon of the two Pokemon is foreign, then the Masuda method's active. So yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be a Ditto. It's just generally said to be a foreign Ditto because that can just breed with everything, so it's a little bit easier. Yes, Muffin, I will get you a Charmander too. No problem, mate. One Charmander. Well, these are Charmanders, weren't they? Yeah. Enjoy, my friend. The golden ball of poo, David, yes. We could go for that. We could do that and Spidops on Friday's stream, to be honest, and kind of finish off. I think they're the only two Scarlet and Violet shinies I need, like native Paldean Pokemon. Everything else I'm sure I've got, but those two specifically I've never hunted for. Which is crazy because Rello is like a really cool shiny Pokemon. So Spidops, to be fair. They're both great. Oh, an Eevee and a Beast Ball as well. Nice, thank you. I appreciate it. What if both are foreign? I think if they're both foreign, but from different regions, then it works. As long as they're from... Both Pokemon are from different regions, then Masuda method's active. But if they're from the same region, the same like place, then the Masuda method doesn't work. I think that's pretty much how it works. River's Red Balloon can have a Cyndaquil, yes. If you let me know your username or when we hook up, then I will trade you one as well. Cameron, you have a Dreepy and a Beast Ball. Dragapult and a Beast Ball. Chris, you don't need to send me this amazing shiny. Look how good shiny Shelder looks. Thank you so much, Chris. I can't say how much I appreciate it. The shiny is a really nice gesture. Thank you so much. I will treasure this Shelder. Plus is one of the best. If Poss, could I get a Cyndaquil? David, of course you can. Spidops, I got about 1 minute into the game, maybe 50 steps, yeah. That's why I probably never went for it. I'm just like, I've seen so many people get it like when they start their playthrough. River's Red Balloon, your name is King Hunter, and you want a Cyndaquil, right? Yeah, Cyndaquil, okay. I'll try and remember. Remind me though if we do hook up. Pokemon Violet, trading Arceus Heatran, Mewtwo, Articuno, Giratina, Groudon, Zacian. Can I get a Cyndaquil and a Growlithe? That's fine, mate. Of course you can. A Palafin. TC in-game name, cool. No news on the Mewtwo raid, which is, it's so baffling to me. I just don't know. I was saying it earlier in the stream. I just don't understand how there's just been nothing, like no even little announcement. And it makes it like just feel like if we don't get anything announced tomorrow, I don't think we're getting anything this week. And I think then we're just gonna have a gap week. Super Pseudo, love the nickname. Thank you so much for that, Retro Boy 11. Love it. But yeah, it's crazy. It just feels like it's Mewtwo week. They have to do it this week. They don't have to do it, but I mean, it'd fall in line with everything else that's going on, right? I don't know. It's like, part of me, like, I don't know. I just like to overthink things way too much, where I'm like, were they planning on doing it this week, but then they didn't do it this week because everyone's been speculating that they're doing it this week, and then the data mine information came out, and everyone found out about the Mew line of text that was there, and yeah, you know, Matt Yukana discovered that, and then Anubis and Matt proceeded to do like experiments with a hacked in 7-star Mewtwo raid to find out what the interaction was, and we know what the interaction is, and now they're like, we've spoiled the surprise now, so we're not doing the event as we planned, but we will be having a break week to make you think like the event's happening. Yeah, I don't know. You just gotta hope that like tomorrow we do get some sort of announcement. They might just shadow drop it as well, you know. They might shadow drop it tomorrow night and say Mewtwo's available for this weekend. Take advantage of it to reminisce over the first movie. Shiny Larvesta, nice Gimroth. I'm praying for a Tenali or Botman card in the upcoming FIFA promo. Either would be amazing. I think we will get the mystery gift Mew this week. We might get a Weedle raid instead. Could you imagine a Weedle raid? That'd be hilarious. Patrick, the shiny slack off. Thank you so much, mate. That is incredible, shiny. Shiny I've never had before. It's a really nice shiny as well, actually. Love slack off. Not to overstep myself, but all right, if I DM you on Twitter to get your advice on something. Of course, David, no problem at all. Feel free to, mate. Yeah, no worries. Foxy99, in-game name, John. I want a Cyndaquil and a Charmander. Okay, John, I will keep an eye out. Again, if you hook up with me on through trade, then just remind me in chat that it is you and what you're after. A hit-star Weedle raid. The hardest raid out of all the raids. The invincible Weedle that can never be killed. And homage to the first anime. Simpletron doing the Gen 5 mystery gift exploit. Amazing it still works. Trying to get the shiny Nabagunda Rayquaza. Wow, that's still active? Edap, thank you so much for the shiny Iron Jugulus. Look at it. It's an absolute beast. I do love the design of it. It's great. I appreciate the shiny so much. Thank you so much. Imagine they do a Mew Terra instead of a Mewtwo. That would be like the first phase. They do a Mew Terra raid, so you have to get Mew from it, and then they're going to follow it up with a Mewtwo Terra raid. That would be a very cool way to do it. That would be epic. Edap, thank you so much for the Iron Jugulus as well. Enjoy that HISUIAN GROWLITHE. If you are shiny hunting for it, I hope you have a lot of luck with the shiny hunt. But if you're just using it for competitive or whatever, just for the collection, I hope it's something that you can make use of, and you're very welcome. Do you think they'll add the national decks? I really want to breed Oddish. Yeah, they will 100% add it in the DLCs. You know, there'll be a bunch of new Pokemon added in DLC 1, and then the rest of them will be added DLC 2. Bowser, thank you so much for the Raichu. Good luck with the Hisuian Zoro hunt as well, Edap. And yeah, let me know how it goes if you're back on the stream next time. Mewtwo will drop for sure, Rose. I hope. I love that confidence. I think you're right. I think it will. I feel like I have to be. I've been so certain that this event is happening this week. It just feels like there's too much kind of pointing towards it happening. So hopefully tomorrow we get some news on it and it happens. And then everyone's going to be happy. And it's going to be a cool raid to go into, despite how they have it working. I just hope we can come away with both a Mew and a Mewtwo. It'd be very nice if I think that's how it works out. We'll just have to kind of see how they do it. I just got that horrible feeling that it's going to be Mew is just going to appear and it's just going to hop in and help us in the raid, and that's the only Pokemon that can use against Mewtwo. We'll be able to catch Mewtwo, but we'll not be able to keep the Mew, and I think it'll be like a little bit of a bittersweet. But we'll see. We'll see. There might be hope for it. No, cancel the trade. I cancelled it. I can't trade with you if you're trading that over. Legit. I will. I can only trade non. We can still trade. Don't cancel the trade. Now I feel bad. But I will never live this down if I ever do this if I ever trade for Pink Gastrodon and Pink Shellos on stream. I will never live this down. I can't accept Pink Shellos. I'm sorry. It's not worth it. I'm gonna get stitched up though in a minute. I'm gonna be like, someone will be like, okay, it'll look like they'll send like something, and it'll change to Pink Shellos. Rose, it was a glitch again. It's that glitch. It's like a bad egg. Andre, do you have a shiny Palafin? I do, yes. I think I might even have a spare shiny Palafin. If it's Pink Shellos, check the summary, because it could be from Galar. Could be. But we can't accept it. I can't accept it into my game. You don't know what I would have to put up with from Costa in particular, and I'd be letting Lou down as well, you know. So I can't be doing that. I cannot be doing that. Purple Shellos is the true Shellos. I would love a purple Shellos. Well, we haven't had a north or a south Gastrodon, have we? You would imagine at some point the door is open there. They got east and west. There's north and south Gastrodon as well that we could have. So there is the possibility of more colors, which would be very cool. Favorite shiny is Dragapult. Dragapult is an absolutely amazing shiny. I love it. Great choice. I just feel bad. I didn't even see the in-game name of who it was. I just hope they can connect again. Green and purple Shellos would be very cool. But then blue would still be the best one. And Lexi just caught 2 Droopy for the shiny living dex. Nice. It's such a great shiny, isn't it? Again, if you hook up with me in the trade and you want the Cyndaquil, the Fennekin, or the Charmander, just let me know in the chat. Just be quick telling me. What's the worst shiny you had? Ooh, what was the worst shiny? I'm gonna have to look through some shinies now just to be like, what's the worst shiny? What's the biggest letdown shiny? It's hard. All these ones are pretty much alright. I'm making this person wait. I'm gonna just think about this. Sorry. This is not helpful. Especially if you're like, why aren't you just trading me? Think about it after. Stop it. Staraptor. Amazing. Thank you so much for that. Garchomp's a big letdown, yeah. I would agree. Super Savage, do you have any spare Frockies? Not on this cart, mate. Garchomp's definitely a big letdown shiny. Gengar's another letdown shiny. I don't know if they're the worst shinies, though. I think there's some really... I would say Cerulege and Armarouge. Probably the worst shinies. Goldingo as well. Like, terrible. There's so much potential with those Pokemon as well. They're so good. I'm getting stitched up here. I feel like there's a pink Shellos on the way. But no. It has to be Staraptor. Espion. I like Espion shiny. GC Mexico, how you doing? I send the Staraptor. Thank you so much, my friend. One of my favorite Pokemon from Gen 4. Great Pokemon. Yes, Cyndaquil. I will say, just stay on and I will trade you the Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil. Okay. I think it's this box. It is indeed. Shiny Camerupt, you don't need to send me that. That's an epic Pokemon. Camerupt's great. I love Camerupt as well. Hendry. I don't know if that's like a joke or not, because it's a good joke. Goldingo is such a letdown. It could have had such potential. It's had so much potential to be a great shiny. But like Cerulege and Armarouge, it was so easy. Just swap the colors of the two of them. And like for the shiny, they would have been great. Everyone would have been all for that. And it's such a simple thing to do. What's the code, Mr. Prince? I'll put it in chat. I'll remind myself what it is when we hook up here. So the code is to trade 2, 3, 6, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. There we go. Lois, I can't answer that. There is no such thing. What about an alpha shiny Shellos? If it's blue, then yeah. We can accept it. Kaylee, thank you so much for the Magikarp. I will treasure this and evolve it into a mighty Gyarados. Gyarados good in comp recently anyway. Taurus and Scarlet and Violet, yeah, Taurus. The Flame and the Aqua Breed, they're so hard to tell. I think it's only like the bit of grey on their back that kind of distinguishes if they're shiny. There's again like a letdown. Imagine if they could have been like all flames and like all blue, you know, for their different breeds, shinies. It would have been so easy to do. It would have been so easy. JC, thank you so much for the camera up. I will treasure that Pokemon. I really appreciate it. It's such a nice, kind gesture as well. Enjoy the Cyndaquil and the HISUIAN Arcanine, my friend. David, not a problem. You can grab a Cyndaquil. Yeah, like I say, if you hook up with me, just put it in the chat straight away that you want the Cyndaquil and what your just say that that's you, your in-game name. And then I can trade. I can make sure I can trade the right Pokemon to you. Matteo 16, a mystery egg. Now I have to hatch this on stream. The mane becomes grey and the body darker. Yeah, it's like very subtle, isn't it? Mr. Nathan, pink Shellos of a blue Shellos. Sacrilege. I can't believe you're saying that. Tinkaton is a pretty bad shiny too. Yeah, other than the hammer, it's pretty bad. Red Shellos OP. If we ever get a red Shellos. Whatever that is, it's in a nice ball. It's in a little bowl, which is cool. Matteo, thank you so much for that. Mike, pink shellos in the egg. Oh, it is, isn't it? It blatantly is. Matteo stitched me up. Stitched me up. With the pink shellos in that egg. We will find out. Francisco, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate it. It's 100% a pink shellos in the egg. I don't know. Matteo might be kinder than that. Might not have stitched this up. Alright, before we end the stream tonight, I am hatching that. We are going to find out what's in it. And no one else that is planning on trading for one of these tonight is no time. You've got no time to go and grab your shellos and hatch an egg just so you can trade it to me to make me hatch it tonight on stream. And now Rose's night is totally delayed. You've ruined Rose's night because of this. See, the best thing would be if it was a blue shellos. That would be the best. That would be the best gift. Miggy, did you want a Cyndaquil as well? I do remember. Is that a shiny doggo? No, I don't know if it is. I think it's just a regular one, isn't it? I think the shiny one's like yellow, is it? Or is that the regular one? I can't think. Sarah, thank you so much for the trade as well. Enjoy the Growlithe. Would you prefer Black and White 3 or Legends Kyurem? Ben, I would 100%. I would love both of them, don't get me wrong. But all I want, since hearing about the possibility of this, is that all I want is Black and White 3 now. All I want is Black and White 3. I'm like, I need that trilogy. I need that third part of the story. Because Black and White 2 were great. Probably some of the best games in the Pokemon generations that we've had. So getting Black and White 3, knowing that it's going to be done in-house by Game Freak, it's not going to be outsourced to anyone. It's all going to be in-house. I think it's just, it'd be so good. So that would be really what I'd be hoping for. Which it seems like that's going to be the possibility. I think everything that Q's been putting out recently kind of points at that. So I'd say that's where it's heading. What about you, though? What do you think? What would you prefer if you had to choose between the two? As much as I love Legends Arceus, I just think Black and White 3 just feels like it's the one. Giratina. Don't send me Giratina, Miggy. Miggy, keep your legendaries. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. This might be quite useful for the Rillaboom raids, though. Giratina could actually be quite good. Light, how are you doing, my friend? Thank you so much for the super chat, mate. That is massively. I appreciate it so much, mate. So kind of you. Great PokeTuber, better person. Dude, so much time for you, and thank you so much for coming by, dropping in. I really, really appreciate it, mate. And we're blessed tonight, chat, by one of the best league analysts that I know. I mean, he's got, what is it, 8 for 8, 9 for 9 with all of the Terror Raid typings. You know, I was convinced it was still going to be, I was so convinced before it got announced, the Rillaboom. I was like, I know Light's saying it's going to be normal type. I was like, I really feel like it's going to be ground type Rillaboom. But now it's so wrong. So wrong, mate. Right, let's go. Anders probably wants a HISUIAN Growlithe. But Light, I hope you're doing good, mate. I really do. Ben, I'm on the fence, but it would be happy with either. Probably leaning more towards Legends for the lore of the original dragon. Yeah, I think that's what I'm kind of hoping for from Black and White 3 as well, that we get a bit more information on that dragon lore, like the original dragon that's split into the 3, right? I think that's like what everyone's, like, I think fans of the game, of those games, are wanting the answers to that. Because there's some like crazy stories, like, doesn't it like eat the like stuff about it eating people and things like that in some of the text from the early games? It's crazy. Black and White 3 for me too. Can I get a Cyndaquil? My name is Nathan. Yes, Mr. Nathan, you can get a Cyndaquil as well. May trade for a Growlithe if possible. Ace, 100%. I'm going to be on for a little bit longer trading, so I want to try and get as many people as I can as possible. Cyrus, do you have a Meloetta? I think I've got one in Sword and Shield or Pokemon Home. I think I've got one. Yeah. I think I might have some. I think I got the mystery gifts that were given out, the Meloetta. Pretty sure. I don't want to cancel this yet in case Anders wants something else. They're not cancelling yet. Oh, they're cancelling the trade. That's fine. Okay. Foxy, can I get a Cyndaquil? Yeah, no problem. Symboltron, my Japanese white is region locked, so I have to play on my Japanese DSi. Or does not have Pokemon transfer, but transfer detects my games on EU 3DS, so I can still transfer. Oh, that's mad that the DSi doesn't have it. Okay, Nathan, you wanted a Cyndaquil. I don't know if you want the HISUIan Growlithe as well, but if you do, then you can have both. Thank you so much for the HISUIan Zoroark as well. When you discover you still have rhubarb soda in the fridge. Hey, there you go, Lexi. Blessed to have two people like you guys. Like, mate, the work, I keep saying this, the work that you put out is so good. Like, it's inevitable that you're just gonna like keep growing and growing. Like, I think like the theories that you do, you're up there with Soul Silver, mate. You're like probably the main two people that I would always go to for like theory stuff. I really enjoy your stuff. I was saying today as well, like I think in the chat earlier, I was like, I don't think you do videos, too many videos about your leak theories and stuff, and I think you should do more videos about them. Because it's mainly a lot on Twitter, and I know it's probably more time to kind of commit to doing them, but there's definitely scope for you to do more videos about your theories and stuff like that. But obviously, we're lucky to have what we get. Looks like we're getting another chance for sunglasses. Shiny Squirtle. Are we? No way. What in Pokemon Go? Oh, that would be cool. Because I didn't get the sunglass. I didn't get the Squirtle Squad one. Caleb, what's your friend code? I can pull it up after I finish the trades. Remind me. Pink Shellos jump scare. It's in there, the Pink Shellos, for sure. For sure. Birdman Prodigy, am I able to get 2 Growlithes? I would love to give one to the girlfriend. Of course you can, my friend. Let me know your username when you connect up, and you can grab one. I'm Sparkling Game. I'm sending Alpha Pink Shells. No, Lois, you can't. I won't accept it. I will cancel the trade. I'm not even joking. I cannot accept a Pink Shellos in my game. Samir, how are you doing? I hope you're well. I'm being serious, Sparkle. Like, this is Lois now, sending the Pink Shellos. If that pops up, we have to... Can't do it. Change it, change it. I want you to get one of these Growlithes. Change the Pokemon you're sending. You have to change it. I can't accept this. Is Pink Shellos needed to complete the dex? No, it's not. You don't need it. You just need the blue one. Okay, I'm Mamba Stiff. Cool. Lois, I really appreciate the thought. I can't accept it in my game though. I can't accept it. Like, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. For one, Costa Dynamos will not let me ever forget this moment if I do this. And also, I would be letting Lou down. And that is just 2 things we can't do. I really do. Maybe one day we'll be able to trade Pink Shellos, but I can't do it now. But I hope you enjoy the HISUIAN Growlithe. It's been like 30 men just trying to trade. Dragon Wing, hopefully you get in soon. I don't know how many people are trying to get one of these HISUIAN ones. Hopefully we just keep trying, mate. And I understand it can be quite frustrating. I just don't really have a better way of doing this. I wish there was a better way of doing it than doing this. I feel like this is the best way. Ace, no way, don't send me the shiny Jolteon for the HISUIAN Growlithe. Thank you so much. Like, that is amazing. Professor Oak, thank you as always for coming by the stream tonight. Really great to hang with you tonight again and catch up, and enjoy the rest of your evening. And I'll see you Friday, hopefully, maybe before then. But take care of yourself in the meantime, mate, and I'll speak to you very soon. Take care of yourself, mate. Ace, thank you so much for the Jolteon. I don't know if Ace wanted a Cyndaquil as well. I'm gonna just... No, they didn't. Okay, cool. Caleb, when you get to 1 million subs, will you shiny hunt Pink Celos? Okay, I'll make a deal with you because I don't ever see that happening. So yes, if that ever happens, that's what we'll do. And I'll do a full playthrough of whatever game is voted for with just Pink Celos. But I don't think that's gonna happen. That is a big old number away. But that's a deal I'll make. I'll make that deal with you. Dragon Wing, can anyone donate a shiny? Of course, yeah, but honestly, you don't need to. Shinies are precious things. You should keep them for yourselves. If you've hunted them and things like that, it's a very kind offer. But I prefer just for you guys to send me anything that's not really worth anything. Light, thank you so much, mate, for becoming our latest channel member and joining the family here. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate it. Now you've got access to all those fun emojis. You got big Snorlax one. Thank you so much, mate. The support really honestly means the world, so I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And yeah, I will have to return the favor, my friend. Shiny Brat, I don't know if you wanted another one. I'm gonna hover around the Cyndaquil box. I feel like I have a memory of you wanting a Cyndaquil as well. I have two things I would like to give you, Endry. There we go. Okay, cool. Cool. I feel like I remembered right. There's so many different requests. I'm like, I don't know what everyone exactly wanted. But the majority of you guys want a Cyndaquil or the other Growlithe. So that I'm going to go with those as the baselines. Last egg of the third box. That's pretty quick. Captain Loot-a-lot. What have you got? Have you got a shiny? I've missed it. Missed it in the chat. I just hatched a shiny Charmander. Awesome. Congrats, mate. That's amazing. Last shiny in the third box as well. That's so cool. Congrats. Super nice shiny to get. Samir, how are you doing? I hope you're good. Thanks for joining us on the stream tonight. Bratman, no problem, my friend. Yeah, the code if you want to trade tonight is... I'll just pop it in the chat once again. 23633333. Oh, does she just want a HISUIAN Growlithe and then push-ups? I will do it. If I don't get it done for you tonight, if we don't trade it tonight, I will do it for you. I will prepare it for you for Friday, Oddish. And dedication. I want to feel like Matt, someone with the username Matt requested a Cyndaquil as well, but I'm not too sure. We'll go with the Growlithe to start with. Shiny Hunter, thank you so much for the subscribe, the original, the OG Shiny Hunter. What a great handle to have on YouTube. That is the handle that you want if you are shiny hunting. You are the original. Thank you so much for the subscribe, though. I really appreciate it. And if you are tuning in to the stream tonight, I hope you're having a great Wednesday. And yeah, really appreciate it. Really appreciate the support. What I should think I'm doing crunches on Friday. No, you need to just aim higher. Say we're going to get the shiny way more. And then it gives you a lot more scope for not having to do these mad challenges. Andrea, there should be very little delay on the stream. I think it's very minimal on YouTube. I've got like minimal, whatever the lowest delay can be. So there shouldn't really be a delay. I think it's maybe like 10 seconds, 6 seconds. Yeah, it should not be much at all. Samir, as a prize, name any Pokemon you want. Any Pokemon. Blue Shellos. The only Shellos. No way, it's easy. You can't trade me. You can't trade me a shiny Among Us. That's too much. Just cancel it. Guys, tomorrow you have something to do during the day. Do you think it's going to drop tomorrow, Light? Do you think it's going to happen? It has to happen tomorrow, right? It has to happen. Has anything dropped yet? Anything been announced when I've been streaming? I haven't actually had a look. Have any notifications happened? Oh man, there's a bunch of them. Oh man, okay. This is all right. This is all right. It's all VG stuff. It's all related to commentating. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. There we go. The Yokohama commentators in there amongst all those other talented folks. ZZ, thank you so much for the Among Us. I really appreciate it. Man, I just like had a heart attack after you said that, Light. I was like, I went in my notifications like pretty high. Like something had happened. Like something got announced. By the way, I saw you in the roster at the caster on Twitter. Thank you so much, mate. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so pumped about it. It's nice to be able to talk about it now. So I'm very excited to go out and to commentate again. It's going to be great. Obviously, great team on VG as well as like the rest of the roster. It's amazing. So very privileged to be going out and excited to be going out to Japan to be part of the team. So it's gonna be awesome, mate. Yeah, very excited. But I thought when you said that you got anything done tomorrow, and I looked at my notifications, I was like, oh man, something's dropped. Have they announced it already? I appreciate it, mate. I appreciate it. Caleb, thank you so much. It's going to be exciting. I'm very excited for Worlds because it's the first official Reg D like tournament we've had. Like we've never ever had a Worlds like this before, where it's a brand new format where there's been no kind of run up for players to kind of find their teams. I think it's so interesting, the fact that like everyone's coming into this pretty fresh, you know. Like you've had online tournaments for sure, so there's been ways to like, you know, practice and things like that, but it's like the first like big event where we're going to see this format like properly unfold. It's like it's just like the best scenario you could ask for. Maybe not for the players. Maybe there's a lot of players that are playing that would prefer it to be a format that we've had like a lot of time playing, but I just think it makes it really good for the spectator as well. And I think it makes it like it really makes the innovative team builders really stand out a lot more from the pack, you know. So we'll see how it all pans out, but very excited about it all. Feel really bad when I match with someone because I just ruined what could have been their trade with Osirus. That is true, mate. Caleb, I'm sure you requested something. Caleb, remind me in the chat. I will send you a Growlithe now, but I'm pretty sure you requested. Look at that. Caleb knows. Caleb knows the source. The real Gastrodon. The only Gastrodon in existence. Fennekin 2, please. Yeah, no problem, mate. And please, thanks for the reminder. I knew you wanted something else. And I appreciate this gorgeous shiny blue. Well, it's not shiny, but it looks kind of like it's glossy blue Gastrodon. Really appreciate it. Teacher's pet. Iced tea. All day with the blue gastro. Lumpy, thank you so much for coming by the stream, my friend. It's been great hanging out with you tonight and great chatting, and have a great rest of your evening. And hopefully we'll maybe see you tomorrow if we do anything tomorrow. If anything drops tomorrow and you're around. If not, hopefully I'll see you on Friday, mate. And if you're about. But if not, take care of yourself in the meantime before we speak next. Caleb, thank you so much for the Scorvillion. No, the trade cancelled. I didn't cancel the trade. You don't need to send me a shiny though, but I appreciate the shiny Scorvillion. Thank you so much. By the way, Lee, which is the max age to play in TCG? I don't think there is a max age, mate. I think you can be yeah, I think you can be whatever age. I don't think they're ageist in TCG. So yeah, you get like a mixture of ages from, like, obviously you've got the juniors, seniors division, and then masters, which can range from, I think it's like 15. Do you level up into masters at 15? I think now 15, 16, and then that will go on for like till you're 100. Yeah. Next gen, there should only be pink Shellos, so you have to get one to complete the decks. That would be the one game that I would just not have the shiny charm in. I would take the hit. I would make my shiny hunts so much harder. I would find other ways. Oddish, imagine a birthday cake, which is a pink Shellos. You can devour the one you hate. Yeah, but it would be bad because it'd be like a birthday cake, wouldn't it? I would want it to be something that I liked. So it would ruin it. You got your first Pokemon with 10 years, right? So maybe it's 10. Maybe. Cyrus, would you rather a blue or a pink Shellos cake? Blue Shellos cake, for sure. 100%. Every day. Whitefin Basculin. You're welcome, Caleb. Thank you so much for the trades as well. Samir, whose birthday is it? I don't think anyone's birthday right now. It might be someone's birthday. It's all inclusive. There will be a big demographic, but generally it's for everyone, yeah. I wonder if 20 years from now we'll have new Pokemon and old casters. You never know, mate. You know, I'd love to be doing it for a long time. I don't know though. They may refresh the panel by then. You never know. Oh, it's in a moon ball as well. Thank you so much for that, Jules. Poor pink Shellos. Yeah, you're right, Roz. There shouldn't be so aggro about it. Should chill a bit. But you don't know what I'd have to put up with if I accepted the Shellos. It's been a EUIC with Costa was very interesting in regards to the pink Shellos. The trade's cancelled. Okay. Bird did not want to hook up. Cyndaquil, please. TC in-game name. Awesome. What would you name a shiny Quaquaval? That's a tough one. Like, there's like obvious names. I don't know. What would I name it? Who's still trading? Yeah, it'd be good to know how many people are waiting. Is there only 2? Okay. Super Savage, what do you think is the hardest Pokemon to get out of all of the games? Is Meloetta hard though? No, Meloetta is not too hard. think Zeraora is pretty difficult. Okay, so there's a few more of you guys trading still. Okay. Okay, there's still a few. Still trying to find. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Well, there's only 6 of you. There might be a few more. But if there's only 6, we should be able to get through you guys pretty quickly. In my comp team, I have Regieleki, Salona, Tornadus, and Grimmsnarl. Any recommendations for the rest? If you thought about Urshifu, Rapid Strike, that's a pretty strong Pokemon at the moment, especially with like Tornadus. That would probably be a good shout. So you got Regieleki, Saluna, Tornadus, Grimmsnarl. I mean, you could put Cresselia in there, like Cresselia, Saluna, and Grimmsnarl is kind of like a core behind the screens. It's pretty strong. Rapid Strike, Urshifu, Cresselia. I just feel like you probably need... No, they could work. Like Cresselia, Rapid Strike, Urshifu. I just worry then about if you've got too much support there and not enough offense. Maybe you want something else over Cresselia. Ursaluna, you run like a faster variant as well that could play maybe in Tailwind. Just wondering, would you do a random egg hatch? You breed 3 Pokemon and a Ditto, and then hatch for a shiny. That would be pretty cool, right? So just put 3 random Pokemon in my party with a Ditto, and then just see what we get. Try and go for a shiny that way. George, thank you so much for the bear tick. I think PLA Pokemon Legends Arceus is the hardest because you have to beat Hard Battle 107, Wisps, and all the legends, space-time distortions. Yeah, for collecting the Pokemon, and it's the fact that you can't breed anything in that game as well. You have to literally catch the Pokemon. Like, it is pretty... Yeah, it's all consuming. Like, it's because the time distortions, you have to be lucky for those. Like, you're not going to be able to do... You're not going to be able to do the time distortions and get all of the Pokemon that you need from those distortions either. Like in one go. You're going to have to do multiple time distortions. Especially to get like the fossils and stuff like that. So it's, yeah, I'd say Pokemon Legends Arceus is the hardest one out of all of them. Just for that reason. And the 107 Wisps. Oh, so yeah, it's such a grind. Such a grind. Aquarius. That's a great name, Dragonwing. I love it. That's way better than anything I was thinking of. Mine was terrible. I'm not even going to repeat mine. Jirachi and Hoopa event release. Re-release. Jirachi you can get, if you've got BDSP and you've played Let's Go, you can get Jirachi in BDSP, along with Mew as well. Hoopa we need, I think, because Hoopa is like a difficult event. I think Mars Shadow as well would be cool if they repeat Mars Shadow. I didn't even realize it was the Open this weekend, Scott. I will probably watch a little bit of it on evenings, catch up with it if I get a bit of time. The Reggies in Gen 3 were pretty tough to get to as a kid without easy access to the internet guides. Yeah, of course, the puzzles, the Reggie puzzles. Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that. Especially because, yeah, if you don't have access to any way to help figure that out, especially as a kid, it's like brutal. Mike, thank you so much, mate. I appreciate you coming on the stream, and enjoy that Growlithe, my friend. Simpletron is Rayquaza a viable raid Pokemon? Yes and no. Yeah. I think it depends. I think it has to be against specific Pokemon, to be honest. But I think it can work for sure. I think there are builds that like out there it gets Swords Dance, it gets Extreme Speed. Obviously, Dragon Ascent's really strong. The thing is with Dragon Ascent is it does lower your defenses, so it does make you a little bit weaker as well, which isn't great. I just think there are better options probably than Rayquaza. It's the one thing about the, like with raid Pokemon, I always think is you kind of like the general rule of thumb is you want a way to reduce the defensive stats on the Terra boss as well as boosting your stats. So that kind of combination really helps you like expedite the attack damage you can do to the raid boss to speed up the whole thing. Whereas with a lot of the legendary, like the box legendaries like Kyogre, Groudon, Rayquaza, you know, they have ways of boosting their stats, but they don't have any way to reduce the defensive stats on the target Pokemon or the Pokemon it's going up against. And I feel like that's probably where they lack a little bit of what you kind of get, even though they're a lot more powerful from some of the other Pokemon that you can kind of go into raids and then have access to Screech, to Metal Sound, to Acid Spray, all those sort of moves that are really useful to like just speed the damage up. And also with a lot of the older legendaries, excluding like Mewtwo, but like you look at Lugia, its move pool's pretty poor. Groudon's is pretty poor. Kyogre's is terrible. Rayquaza doesn't really get access to that many great... Rayquaza is an exception, I guess. Rayquaza gets good coverage. But a lot of the older legendaries don't get, like, great coverage. And yeah, they got massive attack stats to kind of balance it all out a little bit. But it's not enough, I don't think. Okay, people are going to have to come for a walk with me. I want to see what's in the egg, but I have to hatch Pogo eggs. Thank you so much for Flamey Boy as well. I appreciate it. We're going hunting. I hope you get... Have you ever hatched a shiny egg in Pokemon Go, Roz? Lexi here. I want a Cyndaquil and Growlithe if possible. No problem, my friend. Junior Spicy. So Osirus, your videos are for beating the raids has been absolutely awesome and helped so much. Just discovered you have a stream while I was shiny breeding the mightiest mock Pokemon in Beast Balls. No way, you're shiny hunting in Beast Balls. Epic. That's such a good shiny hunt. Can't wait to be able to actually watch a stream live while shiny hunting if anyone wants. I'm going to be dumping Breejects on the GTS for common mons. Need to be getting some of those. Thank you so much, Siegelbert, for coming by at the stream. Really appreciate the kind words, and I'm really happy to hear that the guides have been useful. Hopefully they continue to be. Junior Spicy, thank you so much for the Froakie and the Premier Ball as well. 6 perfect IVs. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Lexi, try and get on it again. If we don't hook up tonight, I will trade you the extra one on Friday. I'm sorry. Apologies. Or message me on Discord after the stream. Daddy Pig. Shiny Scunfish. Just yesterday. No way. No. I've accepted it. We can't record this. We can't record this. I didn't accept it. I'm going to deny all of this. I'm going to deny it. Daddy Pig, what have you done? What have you done, Daddy Pig? We can't have footage of this. I'm sorry. There's no footage in existence of this. Daddy Pig, banned from ever trading with me again. What have you done? What? No, there's no footage existed of this. This did not happen. No. Golupa, Harvey Barnes has been agreed. Excellent. No. Daddy Pig. Trusted you. The Banhammer sent you to the Shadow Realm. I can't believe you did it. I was so quick in just being like, yeah, I'm just going to click through these, get through these quickly. 38 million. Wow. That's quite a bit, isn't it? I need to go to another box to just ignore that that's in there. properly got me. You got me good. The footage, though, there is no footage there, or very little. That cannot be clipped up. Joseph, I've probably got a little bit more time. I've probably not got a lot more time. I want to try and get through everyone that did want one tonight. Oh no, Lexi, you don't want this. You want the Cyndaquil, right? I think you want Cyndaquil. Let me see. Lexi, you're going to have to tell me what you want. Yes, this Cyndaquil. Okay, that's cool. Awesome. Cyrus, how do you breed HISUIAN Growlithe? So if you get it with a Ditto, just make sure that you attach an Everstone to the HISUIAN Growlithe, and then breed it with Ditto. You can breed it with regular Growlithe as well. Just make sure that the Everstone is on the HISUIAN Growlithe, and then I'll always make sure that the eggs are all HISUIAN Pokemon and not the Cantonian one. What's the reason for trading all these HISUIAN Growlithe? Are they rare? I mean, if people don't have access to Pokemon Legends Arceus, then yes, they are in that respect. But otherwise, they're just in friend balls. So it's just whether or not people want them to do their own shiny hunts with, or if they just want HISUIAN Arcanine in their games. But there's nothing super special about them in particular, no. Connor, thank you so much for the Fuecoco. Doo-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-boo. Cyrus, I won't be home Friday, so push-ups, the Growlithe may have to wait. I will keep a hold of it for you, mate, until we can trade it. Don't worry. Joseph, of course. Yeah, not a problem at all. Hop in, grab one. I've got like probably 5 minutes left, and then you can grab one when we've got a bit of time. And yeah, don't worry about sending me anything in particular. Just send me anything. Just any old thing you've got that you don't really need. Lexi, you are welcome, my friend. I hope you enjoy both of them. And again, thanks for coming by the stream tonight. Quick question, can you get Paldea starters in other balls yet? No, I don't think you can. I think they're only available in Pokeballs. Yeah, because they're not on Go either yet, are they? Tweeted you a blackmail photo? No. You can't tweet out photos about it. Making it worse. Let's just hope that Costa doesn't get a hold of this, right? I can't believe this. I'll remember this, Daddy Pig. And sometime, next time we do a trade, it might not be the next trade, it might not be the trade after that, it might not be 10 trades down the line that we do, but one of the trades in the future, there will be something. Right, I am going to be able to trade 2 more, and then I'm going to have to shoot on because I need to hatch that egg before we finish. And I'm just conscious of time now. Just Diet Blue, yeah. I could totally Photoshop that picture. At least make use of the Master Ball. I told them. Are you actually kidding? It's in a Master Ball? No way. That actually makes it better. Is it in a Master Ball? Is it? That's brilliant. That is actually brilliant. I'm at Cyndaquil. Okay, Cyndaquil. coming up, Matt. Right. I can do one more after this, and it will be the last one. And then I will hatch the egg, and then I'm going to have to shoot on, friends. If I miss you tonight, I'm extremely sorry. I tried to get through as many of you as I could. I will be doing the same again on Friday, so hopefully we can get you the Pokemon that you want on Friday. And again, if I did miss you, I will be doing one more, so hopefully you can be the lucky one if you are one of the last ones. Do you need a friend code? No, I don't need friend code to hook up on this one. Just the code on this. Just the code that I've got on the screen. Okay. Thank you for the bone sweet, Matt. Enjoy the Cyndaquil. Okay, last one, friends, and then I am hatching the egg. Combi. Hopefully we can hook up. Danny does. Thank you. So I appreciate everyone that's come out to the stream. Always do. And you guys make the stream so awesome. What is your accent? It's cool. Thank you so much, Crabboy. Well, it is from northeast of England. So I'm originally from Northumberland, which is just north of Newcastle. So it is, you know, I can't say it. It's Geordie. I would love to say it's Geordie, but I'm not really from Newcastle. So it's Northumbrian, but I moved down south a while ago. So I've lived in London and I've lived in Bristol, and now I live in Somerset. So I think a mixture of accents from all over the place, especially when I was at uni, just have made it way softer than it originally was, and I probably twangs of different places as well, so it's a little bit confusing, I think. But that's originally where I'm from. Halucha, thank you so much, Sloth, for this. Caleb, remember to show my friend code. I will, mate. I will briefly show it before we hatch this egg. What time will the Friday stream be? Probably 7:30. We'll be probably kicking off BTS time, so normal kind of time on Friday. But like I say, that might change depending if there is an announcement and we do get something announced for Friday, then that might change. But I will put a schedule up as soon as I know anything on the channel. I'll probably post in the community section of the channel as well. Okay, right, let's see this egg. Matteo sent us an egg. Gabrielle, thank you so much for the subscribe. I really appreciate it. So Matteo sent us an egg, and we are now going to find out what this egg is. If it's a pink Shellos, I'll be very sad. And we've been stitched up twice tonight if it's a pink Shellos. But we'll see. It might be something really good. It's in a little ball. Cyrus, I plan to give you a Pokemon named My Arms Ache. We'll get it next time. If we can't do it next stream, we'll do it the one after me, and I will trade you push-ups for it as well. We should have set up a sparkling sandwich, or an egg power sandwich at least for this. Speed it up. Imagine if it's, here we go. Moment of truth. What is it going to be? We're going to be thanking Matteo. We're going to be cursing Matteo. I think we'll be thanking him. Oh, look at that. A froggy. Matteo, thank you so much, my friend. That is a very, very kind trade. We weren't stitched up at all. And it's a female as well. That's amazing. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate that. That's a nice one to put with the rest of the Froggy collection. So my friend code, if anyone wants to add me, my friend code is right there on the screen. Right there. So you can grab it and add me, and I will try and add you if you would like to become friends on the Switch. And yeah, so this will be here, but I have to say good night, friends. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream tonight. It has been absolutely amazing hanging out with you all. It's been a great stream. You've made the night great, just fly by, and we got the shiny as well, so the jacket is still working. So we'll come back Friday and we'll continue the hunt. We might go for Rello, we might go for Spidops, or we might completely change it up. I'll have a think in the meantime. But Ice-T, thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate the support as well, and I hope you all have a great rest of your evenings, a great day if it is daytime where you are, or whatever. Just make sure you're taking care of yourselves, friends, and I will see you all on our next stream, and maybe we'll see you tomorrow, depending on what happens. But I feel like something might drop tomorrow. Like Light says, don't schedule anything in. Something might drop, and it might be tomorrow, it might be Friday, but if not, we'll see you on Friday regardless for our next shiny hunt. So until then, friends, take care of yourselves, more importantly, and I'll see you all very soon. So until then, take care. Bye bye.